and welcome to the channel. Sorry about the hooray. There's my stream deck is linked somehow to the Syrinscape sound that we have, and every time I unmute, it goes hooray. And it's also also every time I mute, it does the same hooray, which is a good or bad thing. So we are a little bit late. Actually, kind of expected us to be a bit late because of daylight savings clicked over in Australia, in New South Wales, at least over the last couple of weeks, and this is their first time back. But then there was other problems. We have a power blackout internet cutout for Ninjavo currently. Peach has urgent babysitting duties last minute, right before we started going on stream. And Kadan had your battery and catalytic converter stolen. Sorry, Will had your catalytic converter.
It was stolen, unfortunately.
Maybe
I pawned it off, I'm not sure.
That's just weird. It really is weird that people would steal that out of a car, and not just the car. Maybe they don't know how to actually
don't tempt fate.
They just took
with the voodoo that comes with being a cast member on this show in terms of being able to attend. Just don't tempt fate.
I don't need a car to live. If you just take away my internet, then I'll die.
Yeah.
That's don't need food, don't need air, don't need water, just internet.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that's not the case, because I know I've lost internet and Ninjavo has no internet at the moment, so it does happen, at least in Australia. So we'll do just really quick introductions because we are running so late. My name is Karsh the Goblin. I'm the GM and host of the show. And Sky, would you like to... Yep.
I'm Marco, aka Sky with Shinks, and I play Kip the Kobold Fighter, ready to fight things.
And Kameli?
I'm Camilla, I play Robert Ralph the Beard, the barbarian dwarf, and come and bask in my awesomeness.
And Will.
My name is Will. I play Kadan, the human grave cleric, and we're gonna find a body, maybe.
And maybe a human body? I don't know.
It doesn't, just a body in general.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna find somebody.
So a couple of things. Last week's, the last episode that we had, for some reason only uploaded in the 4 hours, only uploaded 2 20-minute bits. So, and even with the saving of the episode was those two 20-minute bits. I've got no idea what happened. I've got no idea where it went. So those that were watching, you're the only people that could see it. You're very, very special. So if you are going to watch the episodes, make sure you watch them all, because things like that happen, and you may be the only people in the world to actually see the episode.
Should we give a quick recap?
The quick recap, though, is that midway through the feast, or late in the feast, in the Feathergale Spire, with the Feathergale Knights, that is, there was a warning, a call that went out that the Manticore was moving, or on the move. The party members were invited to the hunt, and the person that brings back, or the group that brings back, the head of the Manticore gets the commander's ring. They went out on hippogriffs and did a valiant effort of actually taking on the griffin. Sorry, the Manticore. The Manticore went into hand-to-hand combat, which is not where you want to be. And the lack of flying and controlling the mounts led the party closer and closer towards the hippogriff, or towards the Manticore, which put them in lots of danger. But Kip did pretty much all the damage. Not all of it, but pretty much all the damage. And
very lucky rolls.
With very lucky rolls, and took down the Manticore. And even taunted the Manticore at him and away from all his party members. So it was actually quite useful tactics and new skills that popped up. So they killed the Manticore, but they don't have the head. Now they're journeying into the plateau floor, so into the valley floor, to find the head of the Manticore. There's also an open invitation, or a quest, that if they can kill the other Manticore, its partner, they won't just get the ring, but they'll get a little token which is magical, which will create a griffin for a day. a tame rideable griffin for a day. But the party's in two minds about.
Peach is in here, but I just know So is just going to be like trying to convince us to get that like so badly.
Yeah.
She's wanted a griffin this whole time.
Yeah. But the party's in two minds about that because, well, the Manticore flying was one thing. On the ground, yeah, they think it may be a bit harder. Because in combat, you don't want to be in range or in close on either one. So it's actually quite capable at both ranges. So they're on the valley floor. They found looks like some area where there's been bodies on the ground being picked off by bloodhawks, they were called. They've crossed the river into the central part of the plateau. They actually cut down a tree to cross the river, and they've also taken out or they've encountered some gnolls who are hunting goats, and took out a pack leader in that party as well, which is quite impressive because the pack leader's a nasty little challenge. But they find themselves in the middle of the Howling Plateau around here, and that's where we are. So what would you like to do? Where would you like to go? I think you're heading towards the...
Well, we were heading towards this arch here,
Yeah.
in an effort to try and find the head. So
That's
we
right.
kind of ended a bit abruptly last time because my internet cut out. Go figure. So yeah, I just keep going, keep trying to find this thing and bring it back.
Sounds good. Continue along as well, making sure that my robes don't get dirty. Also going to, are we still in the same, yes, a surprise. Are we still in the same place where the gnolls were? Or are we moved on? Have we moved on already?
You've started moving on away from the gnolls, yes.
Okay,
And the
sounds
goats.
good. Okay. Did we see where those goat went? Because if we're gonna hunt, we need to hunt.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point. Is me. I was hunting a few goats. So I'm gonna try and grab some rations real quick.
You did kill a goat, and that's what they were hunting the goats as well, and you killed the goat first. It was as you were trying to harvest the meat and whatnot. That's when the attack happened. So you can have a full goat. Which
Yeah,
is
I'll just try and like butcher it real quick. Just so we're not hauling a whole goat.
which is well, yeah. As you say, so you're not holding a whole goat. It's like, but what about? And Ward goes, I can carry it. And he opens up his chest, which he carries, which is strapped onto his back.
Oh no! Oh god, that's gonna get rancid.
I
That's
don't think
gonna
that's a
be.
good idea.
That's gonna stink.
Or don't you remember when we went to the tanners? It's gonna start smelling like that.
Yeah. And then strong nuggets.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want more pets, then if the,
Don't even.
if the quality does not matter, then you can have all the maggots he wants.
No, we're not going there. Maggots are not pets.
Okay. I
Great.
was just throwing it out there. They're alive. The gift of life.
No. Come
Approximately
into
what
your
time?
beard, and they go you eat. No.
What time is it? Is it like midday or noon or
It's-
evening or what?
Well, it took you a long time to get down into the actual valley floor because you 300 to 400 feet down in the valley floor. So it's actually about midday in itself. It's been a long time, a long journey. It's hot. The wind's picked up. It howls past you. Yes, there's a lot
Tell
of...
you what, should we have a quick rest here? Try and eat this and cook this up, and then keep going because we just had a bit of a fight. So let's have a
I'd be up
rest.
for that.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Yeah.
I can change some of my socks. Seems fine.
I was expecting spells, not socks.
Yeah. Ditto.
Yep.
Go south with us. The same thing. But yes.
Yep. Okay.
I need to remember, do I get rage back at a short rest or a long rest? Can't remember.
We'll go to the information tab, type in barbarian or rage, and that should be able to tell you.
Long
I can't-
rest.
I think it's long.
It's long rest.
Yeah.
Long rest. Okay, thanks.
So you have a nice little. You essentially barbecuing the goat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Just trying to set up a small little campfire. Just roast it.
Yeah. So 13 hit dice back is pretty damn good.
That's all my hit points back.
Oh no, I wanted to do. Actually, that's all -1. So yeah, I'll just do 1. Why not?
Okay. I'm confused, but okay. Yes.
I originally wanted to roll 2, but I accidentally just hit to roll 1.
Yep.
But that one roll puts me only 1 HP below max, so I'll just leave it at that.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll just check. Is anyone else injured or hurt?
I have not been touched, but Ward and So okay.
So
They haven't been touched either.
No,
So
So's down a little bit.
How much? How much is she hurt?
By 4.
Okay, if she's walking around, she's fine. All right, let's keep going.
Just love the compassion of the cleric of Kalimvor. I'll heal you when you're dead.
I'll heal you when you're dying.
Dying.
It's still present tense. I can change that.
Okay. So you won't resurrect. I don't know. So lunch is uneventful. Fresh goat. A little bit tender, but it's a different meal.
So, do you happen to have any like spices? You seem to be the kind of person who just carries spices on you.
No, yeah,
Trying to season it a little bit, some salt, something, because it's just raw meat at the moment. I mean, I don't mind, but it's for you picky eaters.
I'm just checking because I don't often see what's on everyone's character sheets, and some people have some surprises every now and then.
So probably be the most surprised. It's not even a sheet. It's actually a decoy sheet.
No,
See,
no
if we ever
spices.
got to look at So's character sheets, I don't know what we'd see.
Well, we're on the other screen, so I
Probably
can actually
best
bring up the character sheet without anyone in chat seeing. So no, there's not there.
Never
There's
mind.
no spices.
Unseasoned meat it is then.
Yeah.
If you want to add some incense to it, I'm pretty sure it will give it a bit of a taste.
Oh God, no. Ugh, no.
Thanks for the offer, but
Yeah.
no.
It's all right. It's fine. You do you. You do know what to do.
You can sprinkle some incense on it.
I do walk over there. I do I do ask Kip, can I have a piece? I would like to try a bit of.
Of
Mountain
course,
goat?
that's the reason I bloody well hunted this thing down. Of course,
thank
sure.
you. Of course. I just reach over and I just kind of like. I just take a little bit off of a leg, just a little one, just a little tiny bit, and just kind of taste it a little bit. Unseasoned, is it good? How does it
Roll a
taste?
con save. Kidding.
No, it's meat. It's freshly killed meat. It's not been drained of blood or anything like that, so it's not what a butcher would serve or butcher would sell, because they do a little bit of processing. But it's food.
It's
And
rare. It's rather rare.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Since it's rare, I just bite a little bit and I just get a stick and just like roast it on a fire like a marshmallow. I'm just like, it's gotta be at least
You're
medium.
gonna ruin the flavor. You're gonna make it too dry. What are you doing? I cooked it to perfection.
It's red. Don't you see? It's red. Red enough
I'm
to
red.
stain.
There's nothing wrong with me.
But you're crispy. It's fine.
I beg your pardon.
You've
Kip
been
the
in
crispy kobold.
Apparently so.
You're a crispy Kip. I assume that's why.
It's a new one on me. Is that something I've not heard that used to describe not food before? Is that?
Well, I'm just saying that. I'm sure that you don't get sunburned. Do you see my skin? I'm a bit pale. So it's kind of... If there was a way for me to cover more, I would. But I don't think it would work.
Well, you, man.
Yep, you do you.
Save a bit of the
I
fat for
just
me.
bite into it and like I'm wearing my red face, so you don't see the sort of the juice that's trickled.
So, Camille?
Just save a bit of the fat for me. Makes a wonderful beard wax.
And I'm sure Ward is feeding himself and a little bit for himself, a little bit for Fido, a little bit for himself, a little bit for Fido. Make sure Fido's well fed. But there's no
I
encounters.
choose to ignore that.
I look away. It's like,
Oh dear.
Yep. I know, there's a lot of us sick right now. But lunch goes uneventful. You have an okay meal. At least it's not chicken.
True.
Yay.
That's true.
But it could have been seasoned, spiced, and gravied meats and things like that from the feast the night before. Because you do have all the leftovers, or as much as you wanted to take. So you could have had...
Oh.
Although it would have been cold, but it would have been a lot more tasty.
We need to remember to bring spices. I always forget when we travel. We never bring spices.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Very
They're
expensive.
not cheap.
So where would you like to travel? You're pretty much in the middle of the Howling Plateau.
go straight towards the thingy.
Yeah. Basically towards where I think I saw, because when I dived after the corpse as it fell from the sky, I dived through that tunnel. So I'm kind of heading in that. I'm kind of like heading in that direction to try and see. I'm looking for like vultures in the sky. I'm sniffing about, trying to smell anything rotting.
Well, if you're looking, can you do a perception check, please?
Gladly. Perception, boom.
There you go.
That's 12.
A 12 perception. So you do see that there's birds in the sky, and it seems to be an active area for Aryan creatures or for birds and other aerial creatures. But you don't see vultures circling or anything like that. No signs of that's where I'm going to need to go.
Can anyone help me look? 'Cause I can't really see that
Yep.
well in this bright light.
I
I'll
will
try.
try and look
Should have been
around.
a disadvantage. Whoops. Never mind.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll try to look around as well and just try to see if there's also any sign of birds. I do also tell everyone that if we can't really find it, I do have a spell that could help us.
Oh, really?
You do.
I do, but only if we really can't find it with our eyes. So everyone look really sharp.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not the
also,
right
if
one.
we actually do end up fighting,
I touched my eyeball and I realized that there was a bit of meat on it.
only draw perception instead of medicine.
Yep. So with a 22 medicine, no, you didn't find anything. But you may just not be in the right area to be searching. There's a large valley.
Kip, you said that you saw the river when you followed
Yeah,
the
when I
body.
kind of dived down.
Or did the body of the thing fall into the river, or did you not see that?
It might have done, which would be really unfortunate.
So this is where all the search rolls have been going, in this area here in the Howling Plateau. So you can see it. There's a lot of area that you're trying to cover. A lot of square foot you're trying
If
to cover.
if we really need to find it, I can maybe cast a spell. It might work. I'm not sure.
If I'm worried if we actually go to fight the manticore, you might need to save your energy.
That's the thing. We do well. I mean, I don't think we're gonna fight the manticore today. That's the problem.
No.
Can we actually climb up there? How steep is this climb?
Well, you can see it. It's an obvious, like it's one of the most obvious features in the actual plateau itself. So it's kind of a plateau. It is a plateau, and it's got a hole through it where the river edges in and then spits out the other side at great speed. It's a good 200 feet up. And as you're looking and inspecting it, can I get an investigation?
I am
Sure.
slightly above average. Never mind.
Okay. Well,
Oof, that's a bad
Oof.
from me.
and is everyone else trying?
Try. Oh,
Is it all bad? Okay.
Oh no!
no.
Robot,
So,
you said you could fly. Can
So-
you go up there?
How much is 200 feet divided by 10?
yeah.
That's going to take me 20 times.
Got time.
But I can.
So you totally miss the path, and
Great.
you think you can climb it. You've got rope. You can work together.
I don't know. I think that's kind of dangerous.
Actually, it's not 200 feet. Sorry, one. Sorry. Trying to figure it. It's not 200 feet. It's not that high, because the edge of the
Okay.
cliffs are about 200. It's maybe 150 or 200. It's hard to really tell because you're sitting at the base.
Yeah, like closely at it seemed to have shrunk by about 50 feet.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fog.
Yeah.
Interesting question. With tempestuous magic, would I be able to take someone, to carry someone while I'm flying 10 feet at a time? It doesn't say it in the book, so
I would allow it, but you're gonna have to do a
If it's
strength check
someone
to.
smaller than I am.
Yeah, she can do kick.
To me,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Aren't you one of the strongest ones here, Robot? One of the
Say again?
shortest? I said, aren't you one of the strongest people here, Robot? I think you can easily throw someone up there. Maybe so.
Well, of course I am
Throw.
the strongest. Actually, no, I'm not, but okay.
I do believe that Ward is the strongest
Make
person
strength
here.
check. Yeah,
Oh,
I can make a
wow.
strength check.
But you can climb. You've got rope. You can, like,
Why climb if I can bounce 10 feet like a gummy bear?
how many times can you jump your 10 feet?
That is the question.
It doesn't give me a minimum or a maximum.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
So I would say, do 10 feet. See what happens, do 10 feet.
Is it
well,
like a sheer climb? or
No,
like-
it's not sheer. It's a rock
It's like a
climb. You can climb
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So it's not straight up and down. There's slopes and there's crevices and there's things you can climb. You just totally obliviously miss the fact that there's a trail.
What about Son Ward?
No,
Yeah.
Ward, I think
Ward
that's good.
hands you an end of the rope and says, "If you're going to jump, hold this."
Okay.
It's tied. You got to tie it to the top.
Well, she's jumping up to the top, isn't she?
Oh yeah, good idea.
But that makes sense though. If Ward's holding it, she's jumping up. Oh, because she's gonna put it at the top when she reaches the top.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, we hope. Hope there's an anchor.
Good luck.
Right,
If you fall,
I'll see if there's a grappling hook on there too.
I'll
You'll
bring your
not. You'll not save me.
I'll bring your body back. Don't worry.
Just save the beard and we'll be good.
He gives you a piton and a hammer.
Oh,
Actually,
he
I
has
think
a
I've got
python?
those things.
Look at that.
But
Yeah,
as,
I've got a
but
bit
as
of
giving
horseback.
him your piton and the hammer, you're holding the rope, and he gives you the piton, and now you're holding a piton and the rope, and then he goes to give you the hammer.
You're tied.
I've got a pocket. Surely I've got a pocket.
Oh, I'm assuming so, but
Yeah, I've got a pocket. I'll put the button in my belt or pocket or something.
Well,
I've got two things.
when you're jumping
that.
up there, maybe you should just tie it to the python, and when you reach the spot you want to do, just like put it in, and then have it. Maybe tying it down here is better before going up, because we don't want you to. have to
What if
tie
it's
it
not
up.
long enough? How long is the rope?
I've got an extra rope. Oh,
I
I
have
think.
it.
Just let me check.
I've got some extra rope. I got 49 feet.
I don't have any rope.
I have 50 feet.
I have 10
Well, I
candles.
think the three of us. think the three of
We
us will have enough rope if we tie it all together. We can
We-
probably.
Yeah, let's do that. And see what happens.
I'm
Go
curious
for
as
it.
to where the 2 feet went, but I'm not going to ask. So you
I think
start.
we cut a bit off for something. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
So you start jumping, and
Yeah.
Before she goes, I pat her on the back and say good luck, and I cast guidance.
Thank you.
okay, yay! So you get a D4 on everyone. So I think it's tickable. So we'll do it this way. Would you like to do athletics check, a strength check, or what's the other one that could be applicable in this situation?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. So
I
let's-
would love athletics.
Yeah.
That's the best.
So all of them are applicable with your jumps. You'll have
Okay.
advantage on these rolls.
Okay.
I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do 50. Sorry, no,
Yeah. It's your average amount.
15 rolls. I'm not going to do 15 rolls. I'll do 3 rolls.
Okay.
Like say every 50 or every break it into sections.
Okay. Thank you.
And so everyone's below just watching you do your jump from one ledge to the next ledge to the next ledge. And sometimes you're going to have to try to pretty much hold. That's why the rolls. And you've got guidance for one of these rolls. Which one do you want to use it for? Because you got to use it for...
You can do it after you've seen what the result is.
Nope.
No.
It says on the cantrip. You can roll the die before or after making the check.
Okay. I don't like that version. Okay, you can roll it after if you need it.
Okay, I'll just untick it then.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. First one.
I also haven't told you the difficulty. But you pass, you jump up,
Okay.
and you jump and you jump and you jump. The first section's fairly easy, and you're able to make easy learned holds when you're jumping onto things.
Okay.
So the second section,
Wait.
again, you're jumping. You're finding nice little position, nice locations to land. You're not struggling too much with your footing, and nothing slipping underneath you. And the
And-
last,
Since this is roll 20, I will use guidance on this one.
Don't die! Don't die!
I don't think he can hear you.
and so's going. If you die, can I have your stuff?
Okay. Thank you for that guidance.
Yeah, you did need it. Um,
Seemed like it.
I know my roll
yeah.
20.
Random generators are always not that random. So you make it to the last section, and you're up on top, and let's see if we can get this to.
Oh boy.
Well, only one person's up though.
The battle map. Don't say anything.
No. It is battle maps, yeah.
Don't say anything. Your screams will be enough.
That's so super comforting. Super. I feel so safe and wanted.
We don't know
Scream
what's
if you need healing. You might
on
get
that.
it.
So you emerge on top, and I'm just going to move everyone to this battle map. So, other map. Totally not a battle map. Totally not a battle map.
Not a battle map. Interesting. Whoa.
Oh,
There you go. So this one will take a bit to load because it's
Oh.
kind of big and it's added a few things in there.
Oh, it's very big.
It is. It's a 50 by 50 instead of your normal 25s.
Oh, shit.
Also,
Okay.
ping as well.
Oh,
There you are.
Alright.
Top that
oh
side.
wow.
Just
okay.
give
Well,
me a heads up.
first
when you
thing
do
I
it.
do is hammer the piston in and add the rope to that. To a
Well,
very secure
you
place.
jump up on top. And
Yeah.
what you see is 3 large birds looking at you, and they are waiting for you as you jump up on top. They look like they've been watching you all the time and expecting you. And as you finally get up on top, one of them, so the one in front gives what looks to be not coins but more medallions to the other one next to them, as if they just lost a bet.
Cheeky fuckers.
So they are Aarakocra. They don't look like they're full grown. But they look like, as I said, that's the first thing that happens as you jump up on top. You've still got the rope, I'm assuming, tied to you or at some point, because it's hard to hold onto it otherwise. Yeah. And that's what happens. What would you like to do from that?
Never bet against a dwarf. We always win.
But you don't have wings, says the middle one.
Magic.
Wings.
Magic can make you fly too.
The
wings are cooler, I'll give you that.
The smallest one, which is the one called Bounce, and this actually goes wings, and he jumps up and down flapping, and he actually almost takes off as a wind blows through the valley, and it's always going to be windy in this valley, but it's just the wrong timing for him, and he doesn't take off, he doesn't get blown off, but he almost does. And yeah,
careful there, dude.
So, who are you?
I'm Robot Roll with a beard. I'm part of the Rusty Daggers. My friends are beneath, and we are searching for something. Perhaps you can help.
Are they going to fall?
Well, they're not as awesome as I am, so yeah, you can take a bet on that.
And they start speaking a language you don't understand. It's more of a squawking than anything else. And you see rocks and tokens being moved around on the ground between them. You didn't really notice that they just thought that was actually just part of it. But there does seem to be things being moved around. And then they look back at you, and then look over the edge, and then do a few more things. And it's like, sorry, I probably should introduce myself. You probably don't know, you can't understand our language, so in your language, the one in the middle says, my name is Princess, this is Prince, and to the other one that seems to be about the same size, and the youngest, the smallest, says, and I am Wolfgang Mammon von Blackthorn the Bounce. And the other two just giggle. And they just
what languages do you speak again?
And
you speak a lot.
Princess, which is the one that is doing most of the speaking, says, yeah, that's because he fell out of the nest too many times. Just call him Bounce.
I give them a little bow.
She just shakes her head.
To meet you. You want to see if these other guys climb up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. Okay. Can I look around for the base place to fasten with the pits and thingy?
So do an investigation. You don't know if they... You don't know if you want them to help because they're actually betting both for and against you. And you don't know which ones are betting for you and which ones are not.
Yeah, rather not.
Yeah. So you find the stone up here is solid. You can get a good pitching in. Again, you did not notice the path in your investigation, which would have been so much easier. And so you pitting it in, and the rope's still dangling over the edge.
We didn't say how I'm going to tell you guys whether ropes are fastened or not.
What?
Hold on.
Just look at the ground.
I'll wiggle the rope. See if that works.
You're talking about 100, 200 foot of rope hanging off a ledge.
Yeah,
with
but there's that
bits and
engineering
pieces.
thing where a tiny movement at the top causes a big movement at the bottom.
I'm gonna roll
think it's
an
a thing.
insight.
Nah.
I'm gonna roll it. Can I roll insight to see if I get what that means?
That's a good idea.
You can
We
roll an
didn't tell it.
insight.
We
You can
didn't
try to
tell
roll
it.
an insight, but there's not much wiggle. I'll say that. No,
13.
it could have just
Swaying
been
in
the
the
wind.
breeze.
It could be the wind moving it.
Yeah.
How loud is the river actually?
The river's
Yeah.
actually quite loud.
Oh God. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you okay? You want some water first? Oh, shut up.
I was going to
Um,
say that there's mute buttons, but yes.
Sorry, I had to mute myself there.
Yep.
Bad
No,
cough.
that won't work. Are you guys watching the top, kind of?
Oh, yeah.
We're just kind of watching you go up, and when you get to the top,
Okay.
we're just gonna be looking at you.
Okay, let's see if this works. I cast Mage Hand. It can only go 30 feet away from me, so I'll send it 29 feet. And I'll make the hand just do a beckoning gesture.
Yep.
Okay.
I wanna
Like the
see that,
Matrix.
That's easily discernible of, yeah, they come hither.
All right, cool. It seems she's
Pointing.
got it.
Is the rope fastened?
on.
Is it fastened?
I presume that's what the beckoning means.
Yeah.
Look, I'm the lightest. I'll go first. So, just in
So
case.
this would be climb checks, which is athletics, with
Oh,
advantage.
good. Oh, good. I need that.
Just the one. Because you've got so many things happening here that'll help you.
Okay. Here we go. Definitely might not need any sort of help with this.
Oh, of course.
Guidance would be nice.
Too late.
Well, too late now.
So you start scrambling. You didn't even get high enough off the ground to make it an issue. Yeah. So you're within Ward's reach. That's how far off the ground you are.
Am I just sort of dangling there, or?
That's about it. You just not.
I don't have any fucking upper body strength. Come on.
Ward walks over and just helps push you a little bit to get you started again if you want.
Can I try again?
Yep, you can try again.
Oh boy.
Would you like some help over there? Or okay.
I mean,
You're too late both times. Both times, which is too late.
just as I click, you're like, "Do you need help?"
Yeah.
I'm just probably stubbornly like, "No, I can do it. I can do this."
Okay.
And yet previous shows where it's like guidance all the time. No. Yes, you can make it up. 16. It's actually an easy climb with the rope, which is why I'm only asking for the one. So yeah, it's without the rope it wouldn't have been easy at all. So you get up on top and you see three Aarakocra, not very big, bird creatures, and they start like some of them seem to be angry, some of them are happy. Out of the three of them, and then moving stones and tokens between them, then they're just looking and watching and waiting for the next. It seems.
Oh, hello. Hi.
This is Princess, Prince, and Bounce. And they're
Princess,
taking bets to see who's making it to the...
I'm sorry, I've never seen a bird person before. Hi, I'm Kip. Sorry if we're intruding on your home, I suppose, but we're looking for something.
Oh, this is not our home. Our home's up, and they point to the cliffs. And the young one comes, like the Bounce comes up to you and goes, and just looks really curiously at you and goes, "Where are your wings? Aren't kobolds supposed to have wings?"
No,
And
those are
again out.
those
and
are
starts
only
flapping.
some of us. Only the lucky ones have wings. They're called urds. Yeah, they're quite rare. Not everyone gets that kind of gift.
Did it hurt when they took them off you?
I would imagine it would, but I was born without them. I came out the egg without them.
He gets awfully close and awfully curious. and starts
just
looking at
kinda
your
like-
arms and really
Kind of like
closely.
just avoiding eye contact.
Yeah. He's a little bit bigger than you, but not by much. And he's just really looking at you and looking at your arms and essentially looking for scars or some evidence of where they were taken or where they came from. Or maybe where they fell off. And then,
It's funny because I have another kobold. My only other kobold character used to be a flying kobold who had his wings taken. That's just kind of like, well,
so who is next of the...
I look at both of them and I say, all right, so good luck.
No. You...
Tap her on the shoulder,
No.
guidance.
Oh, boy. So you're going to make me kill a character when you're not here. How mean is that? How mean is that? Well, you
Good
cast
luck,
guidance
so-
for her, and he's like, well... Let's click on guidance, meanie. There we go.
Investigation. The
Yeah.
rope is secure.
But she says, but why are you climbing the rope when there's a path just there?
do we hear that up here?
No.
Oh, this is going to
um,
be fun.
I look at So and I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no path.
And she walks behind one of the rocks, slightly out of view, and you just see her, like a few minutes later, a bit higher up, and then she disappears behind some more rocks on the cliff face, and then she's a little bit high again, and high again. She doesn't look like she's covered in dirt, she doesn't look like she's exhausted at any rate, and she just seems not even laboured. She just seems to be following a path up the cliff face.
She looks clean. Well, let's follow one.
So,
Follow and go over towards where So went up.
Yep. Very,
I'm gonna sketch the Aarakocra because I've never seen one before, so I'm just gonna do like a little quick,
yep.
very very rough sketch of them.
As So emerges from the side of the cliff, again, you're expecting to come up the rope, but So emerges from the side of the cliff, and she doesn't look laboured. She doesn't look flustered at all from the climb, and she
Oh,
just
for
points
fuck's
out,
sake, you can teleport now as well.
yeah, yes, and I've set it up so everyone else can come up here too.
Insight
have-
check.
I can roll. Damn, she's already used that guidance.
Well,
Well,
Where's her?
everyone can teleport.
I'm gonna why not? Oh, that was an advantage. So, yeah, just take that 8.
It's 18. Gotta take that guidance off.
Oh, wow. Teleportation for everyone. That's super cool. I'll
Yeah,
stick
you
to
don't-
flying.
Yeah, if you could, that would be really useful actually. So next time.
Oh no,
we
it's
can use
it's
that.
only once. Like it's rare. It's like I can't do it very often. It takes a lot out of me, and she's like
Yeah,
she's
you look
looking quite
exhausted.
laboured now, being exhausted, and
Okay, next time, do it before I do all this effort and get you all up there. That would be much appreciated.
but you look so like you look like you're working hard and like you're dutiful, and I thought.
No,
thought
the only words I
dwarves are-
want to hear is that you look so awesome, Robel. Thank you. That would be great.
And that's what Ward says. You look so awesome, Robot. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord. See, he gets it. Thank you. I bring the rope. I gather the rope up.
Yep. And the 3 hour Coco are quite annoyed now that you're all up here, and Princess seems to be the one that's most cheerful. The other two are not happy at all, and she's just gathering the stones and bits and pieces, and she's putting them into what looks to be a pouch or a bag on her side.
I'll just show them the sketch I just made to like cheer them up and say, "Look, it's you."
Which one? Or is it all of them?
It's just a generic Aarakocra. I probably did. Well, Bounce was probably right up in my face, so I probably did him.
Yeah, he's certainly the most invasive of the three. The other two are actually the other two are back. Bounce comes right up to you and is really, really in your personal space.
Actually,
And
I use Prince for the general outline because he's far away, and then I use Bounce to find out the details.
Yeah,
Because he's right there.
yeah. So do a performance.
Performance, okay.
Well, it's an artistic performance essentially because you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. 11.
It looks like a bird. It looks like an Aarakocra, a half human, half bird. And you've got some details in there.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. So why are you here?
We're looking for something that fell out the sky.
Something dangerous.
And Bounce just looks up until he's slapped on the head by Princess.
Perhaps you saw it. It was a big lion-like thing with the face of a human and a scorpion tail. It was really dangerous, but we killed it. But it fell out the sky. We're looking for it.
The manticore.
Yeah. Oh, you know what a manticore is. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're looking for the manticore.
Of course we know what a manticore is. The manticore rules the valley.
Not anymore. Well, there's still
there's
one
two.
alive.
Yeah, there was two.
But we killed one. But we're looking for its body.
Are you with? And they point with their arms, with their winged arms, to the spire. Are you with those?
Yeah. Well, we did it
Not really.
with their help, but sort of.
They've
It
been-
helped a little bit, but we're really on our own.
They've been trying
Yeah.
to take over the valley since they got here. The manticores rule the
Oh.
valley.
Really?
Oh, really?
Well, Lion of the Jungle rules the jungle. Manticores rule the valley.
And the manticores treat you well?
Well, the manticores lost against the griffins, so they rule the valley.
Do the Griffin Riders treat you well?
Griffin riders? No, griffins.
But no, but the people in the tower,
Oh.
they treat you well.
Oh, those the humans. Oh no, they try to recruit us, but no. They try to recruit Mum and Dad, but no,
Okay. Well, as long as they're not hurting you,
they can't catch
Then-
us. We're smart.
I'm sure. Yeah. You look like you're fast.
And Bounce jumps off the plateau, and then just swoop,
don't do
and he swoops down and comes up on the other side, and
Nice.
flies underneath.
Amazing.
Oh, golf clap. I asked them, since you all can fly, sorry, we haven't met. I asked him, did you introduce us? Or I asked Robot as well.
I introduced myself and Robold. No.
Yeah.
This.
I said something,
Oh,
but they don't get it.
Oh,
Silver
fine. I fix up my robe and I just walk over towards them and said, sorry, I'm not sure. And I took a couple of pieces of parchment left over from the party. And I just said, we are the Silver Daggers coming out of Red
And
Lodge.
Bounce
we
comes
are-
over towards you as you approach, and he looks at your robes and inspects it, and he takes your card in his beak and starts eating it.
Well, that's for context. Well, do you know where Red Lodge is? Yes.
What's a red lark? The trees.
It's another human town, which is, and I pull out my map and I point at it. There, the way. I mean.
Oh, where the lights are. We're not allowed to go that far.
No,
Well,
if that's the case.
that's where we live, and
That's where we're from.
I'm sure you'll be safe there. There's nothing dangerous there. We're not. We'll make sure of that. But yeah, if you, that's just where we live.
You're getting very
it's-
quiet. Sky, you're very quiet in your sound.
Me.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Speak more.
Now we've got nothing.
Nothing.
Oh
Nothing.
Christ.
Oh, there we go. We're good. Yeah, it's-
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
The
Alright,
cough
cool.
reset it naturally. No, they explain that they're not allowed out of the valley. That's too far for them. The parents wouldn't
Okay.
allow it.
Okay.
Well,
Do you have like are your mum and dad are they here?
The Bounce starts looking around and gets slapped on the back of the head again. It's like, no, they're back at home.
Okay. Is there someone in charge we can talk to?
In charge?
Yeah, like your chief.
We don't have a chief. There's just the 5 of us.
Okay. You're just 5 of you in this whole valley.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we talk to your
Oh.
parents?
Yeah,
Maybe
can
do you
you-
bring them? Yeah.
Because I mean, we can't fly, so we can't go to wherever your home is. No?
No wings. And Bounce again.
Hmm.
With his arms.
Oh, can you not fly?
No, you
Have
can't
you
fly.
not learned yet?
no.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we can't fly. So, can you fetch your parents if the manticores, if there's something wrong with, we need to figure this out.
Well, there's going to be something wrong if the Manticore's being killed.
Because they want us to kill. Because the people in the tower want us to kill the other one. But if that's something bad, then
Well, then that's how they're going. That's been how they're going to try to take over the valley, isn't it? They take out the Manticores, and then they rule the valley.
but I mean, is that so bad? They're not gonna hurt
They
you.
don't
They're
have
not
wings
gonna.
though. They're
Hmm?
not us. They don't have wings. Manticore has valley. Manticore has wings. We have wings. We had the valley. Griffins had the valley. Gnolls don't have wings.
They ride griffins though. The griffins are their friends.
Yeah, but they don't have wings themselves. They slave. They slave the creatures.
I bet you guys aren't that fast. I bet that if I can count to 100, I'll get to 100 before you guys can bring your parents to us. I'll give you this shiny. What do I have that's shiny?
I don't know what you got with shiny.
Well, not gold.
You don't have gold.
Platinum piece.
Oh, shiny platinum piece.
Maybe copper.
You don't have silver? You don't have silver? Silver would be
copper?
good.
I
We were
have a,
playing with rocks earlier.
I could give them 2 coppers.
That's not shiny at all.
As you say that and you hold up your only 2 coppers or your coppers, Bounce starts to move and immediately gets grabbed by Princess, and Prince also jumps on him to stop him from flying off.
Come
He
on.
was about to.
I mean, I know you guys are fast, but show me. This will be fun. And I sort of clink it together to make it really appetizing. I don't know. Clink, 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 clink.
No. If
Not. Are you sure?
if you want the Manticore, we can tell you where it is.
No, I wanted to speak to your
Yeah.
parents first.
We can tell you where the Manticore fell. Which one would you like? Where it fell or where it is?
Well, we know where the living one is. So where's the one
Yeah,
that
let's
fell?
go to the big one.
Well,
Where's the dead one?
are you asking where the Manticore fell or where it is
Yes.
now?
Oh, where it is now.
Because there's the 2 different
Did,
things.
did it move from when it fell to where it is now?
It didn't move, but it was moved.
Okay, yeah. Where? By who? By what?
By who?
By the Knolls.
Ah,
Okay, yeah. Where is it now?
It's just over there, and they actually turn around and they point, and they're not pointing like with their arms level. They're actually pointing with their arms low, as if it's really close.
Oh.
Oh.
As in,
Okay.
we'll zoom out a little bit on the map. To there. On the map.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
We hunting more gnolls now.
I ask the bird people. So just to be clear, you don't the gnolls are the dog people.
Yeah.
Are they friends or are they like or is it like kind of like cats and dogs kind of thing?
Well,
you
they
know,
don't have
birds and
wings,
dogs.
so they've got no power. And
I don't.
every time
they
every time they try to shoot things at us, we just drop blocks on their heads, and it's funny.
Okay, so yeah, gnolls bad. All right,
Sounds good.
good to know.
Can we so from on top of this? You said this is about 100 to 150 feet up. Can we actually see the camp, or can we just see like the?
You can see most of the valley from this vantage point.
Okay.
Shall we try and sneak up on it?
It's one of the
And
only
open
things
it
that is above the valley in the center of the valley. So you can't see over the cliffs, but you can see pretty much all the valley.
Are the buildings that they have made of wood?
Well, what do they look like?
They look like big black blobs.
Big black
Yes.
blobs. Okay. So the top building.
Mhm.
So I'll do the pings. So the top building here is made of wood. The bottom building here is made of stone. And this building here looks like an old mill or something along them lines. But it looks like it's in very much disrepair and not working anymore.
Are you suggesting we burn the buildings?
Well, no, I was just saying at the last resort. If there's a lot of them, I don't think that we can take care of them. I asked the birds, how many of the gnolls are there? How many dog snouts?
Now I've got to think. I've got to work this out. They'll give you an estimate. And as they're counting, they're actually counting feathers on their arms instead of their fingers. So instead of like we count with fingers of 1, 2, 3, but they're actually counting feathers along their arms, going 1, 2, and they say, like they get to a number, and you can count along. It's about 25.
25 gnolls.
But then they go, then they give you a single like, there's there to there, of where.
Okay.
So it's between this and between maybe
Between
15
1
and 25.
Okay, well, how many did we kill just earlier?
And they say snouts.
Snouts.
Yeah.
Seems
I
good.
think
Oh,
we
so
killed
that might-
about 3.
No, there was definitely more than 3.
I think there was
Yeah, but we
4
still-
Ran away. It was 5.
5.
Interesting. I look at the
Well,
rest of the group.
we killed the leader.
Yeah.
So
You definitely killed a pack leader.
A pack leader. There are multiple, it seems. I look at the rest of the group and I ask, do you think we can take on 2025? Maybe we overestimate, say this 30.
not head on. We
So
need
you're
Of
saying
course
we
we
should-
can. We can do
we-
anything.
I mean,
Well, I can do anything.
Total confidence.
Should we pick them off then? Like if they go on patrols like the ones earlier that we saw when hunting, should we just pick them off one by
yeah,
one?
that was what I was going to suggest. Just be careful and quiet, and try and take them by surprise. Try and like reduce their numbers as much as we can without them noticing us. And then once they notice us, we'll, I suppose, have to take them head on. But we can't fight 25 at once.
Not at once.
Not at once.
Makes sense. Look at the birds, and I say, thank you. One more thing. Do you know if they actually, do they I asked the birds 2 questions. Do they sleep, or do the snouts seem to go at night, or are they more active during the day, or are they?
Everybody sleeps. I thought
Okay, I'm
even
just making
humans
sure.
sleep.
Making sure.
Humans
Just making
don't sleep?
sure. Some people choose not to sleep. Some people, if they're busy.
Humans are weird.
But-
Do kobolds sleep?
Yeah,
Even flightless
Yeah.
ones?
elves don't sleep. Elves don't sleep. They like sort of go wide-eyed and meditate.
Elves are
It's
weird.
weird. Yeah,
Elves are
it's
weird.
kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
But they kind of indicate. Well, actually, they don't indicate anything of the second question about the day or night.
Do they ask the birds again? Do they walk around like in little groups, walking around throughout the day? Do you see them kind of just go hunting the things with horns with 4 feet?
As you're
the hooves?
asking, do an insight check yourself with advantage.
With
advantage, as you're
with
asking
advantage.
this question. You're lucky.
Because think for that advantage.
You've seen them hunting during the day. You've
Yes.
seen them active during the day.
I was asking more of patrols or like little groups that walk around, that go around.
You've also seen that at night time, fog covers the valley quite thickly.
Should we wait for night when there's fog and we can sneak up on them better?
Seems like a good thing to do. Should we just stay up here and just kind of look down at the camp and just
We can.
kind of
Yeah,
observe?
we can sort of scout it out a little bit.
Okay.
And then get closer to it before the fog hits and we get lost ourselves.
Yes, exactly.
I'll give you this for free. If there's a path that goes up and down this, and the kobolds were on the other side of the river, this is the kobolds' camp. If you're staying here, you would expect them to cross this as a bridge at some point.
So we can ambush some of them here, reduce the numbers that are in the camp.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that if you're going to camp here or like use this as a just a waiting, you would totally expect more of them to come through this as a bridge, as a bridge across the river.
Okay.
It's the only bridge across the river.
Here's the plan. We wait here. If any of them come, we ambush them, take them out, reduce their numbers.
Yep.
Then that way, when we go and storm their base, there's few of them, and it'll be an easier task to take them out.
Okay.
That's not a bad plan.
Okay. So hiding checks.
Hiding checks.
Yeah, I look around the top of the thing. Is there really any places to hide, or is it just completely flat?
There's not really places to hide. You'd be more hiding down or finding just a little bit of cover you can. There's not really a lot of places to hide. It's not totally flat though, so there is a chance to find places. You don't have advantage on these rolls though. It's not like you're hiding behind crates, which is totally advantage on.
Right. I'm gonna try and hide up a tree.
Well, hiding up a tree would mean you have to go down to one of the trees.
Is there not? Oh, there's none up on the
No,
plateau.
this is a plateau of rock.
Okay.
There's no
All
trees
right.
here.
Shall we? Yeah. Let's.
How about this? How about we have most of our groups like go behind, like where we are standing, and then we just kind of have most of our group here, but then we just kind of take turns watching. If we see a group coming up the mountain, if they're coming up, then we can just
We'll have the height advantage. We'll have the
Yes.
high ground.
exactly. Yes. We'll have the high ground.
That's a good idea.
So as you're
So yeah, let's
talking,
hide.
as you're talking and planning, the Arakok will say, "We're bored now. Bye."
All right. It was nice to meet you.
Oh yes, hold on, and I just pick out a couple. I pick out 3 copper, and I toss 3 of them, all 3 of them over towards them.
Okay, they totally fight over the copper. They will absolutely squabble and fight over it.
That's why I threw 3.
But they're not. You didn't give one to each. You just threw them. So they're chilled. They're going to fight over the shinies. And
I'll try. As soon as that happens, I'll say, "Oh, for God's sake!" and I'll break it up, and I'll just kind of like give one to each of them.
Okay.
Sharing is caring. All right.
Okay. And as they fly off, Prince says, and don't get thrown off the tower like the others. Bye.
Wait, what?
That's new.
Wait, insight. Can I insight that?
You can.
Ugh, 12.
Okay, so insight. Let's change maps temporarily.
Do you mean here? Or do you mean the
So-
spire?
No, no,
Do they
no.
refer-
You said tower. So insight with the 12, you will realise that this area here where you saw the bodies and the bloodhawks, and you fought the bloodhawks, is underneath the spire itself. So anything that's thrown off the tower would hit the ground around that area.
I told you those knights weren't to be trusted.
Oh shit.
They were pretty nice to us. I mean,
Oh shit.
maybe
Yeah,
they broke some rules.
Up
maybe-
until
I mean, we don't know exactly why they were thrown off the tower. Maybe they stole. Maybe they dirtied someone's laundry. Who knows? It depends. The severity of the crime.
Clan's moles are weird.
It's selective. Don't worry about it.
Um,
I mean, the thing is about if it's a cult, it's a cult. If you don't belong, you don't belong. That's the problem. I'm saying, as a pragmatic cleric myself, it didn't conform.
you can never be too careful. You can never be too careful.
So the three
I
are
just know if there's a coup in military terms, that's the way to do it.
We'll throw them off a
Kill
tower.
off those that aren't part of your party.
So you're going to spend
Do
the
we-
day. Yep.
I'm just gonna say, how can we know that they're not going to do the same to us once we've gotten rid of their little manticore problem? How can we know they're going to give us what they promised?
I would
s-
suggest we don't kill the other manticore.
But if we return with just this one, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll
One of
return
us
with
can
this
do.
one. We'll return with this one, and we'll say we're going to go and kill the other one, and then we leave.
I think that's a good idea.
Like a good plan.
So they think we're being useful to them, and then we just fucking go, and we don't look back.
Seems like a good plan. What did they promise us for the bodies? For
A
the
They
signet
bodies?
promised us a shiny ring for this one,
Mhm.
that with
With-
the knolls. They
And
promised
so
us,
can say that there was quite good value.
and they promised us a charm that can turn into a griffin for a day. But that's only one use. For the
For the-
If we
freaking-
brought back the other one.
We rock back the other one.
But I don't know if we were planning on killing the other one anyway. We were kind of hesitant. And now the Aarakocra seems like it's part of the natural ecosystem here. So maybe it's not a good idea.
Gotta
Do
love
you
that.
think we should talk to the that doggy
Oh, God.
pack leader?
The Null.
Mm.
No, you can't talk
Nope.
with Nulls.
I don't think you can talk.
You can't. They can't. You can't talk with them.
We can try, but I don't. I think that if they're tied up, I don't think they'll talk. And plus, do they even speak common? Can you speak dog robot?
They are.
What do they
just,
speak?
They're goblinoid, I believe.
I think they
Are
just
they really
speak
goblin?
their own
I thought-
Null
I thought-
language.
Folk Knoll.
They could be speaking no, or they could be related to goblins, like hobgoblins and whatnot.
Out of character, I know that the
Yeah, I
spawn
don't
got
know.
like a. Oh, I want
Ah, that's okay.
one metagame, but
I'm not sure myself.
Okay.
Mm.
Here's the thing. If we could have the Knolls and the Radical do the job for us and keep those guys busy and keep their numbers down, we can just swoop in at a later stage. Take the Griffins.
yeah, and
Free the Griffins.
I don't think Knolls can be reasoned with. That's even riskier, I think. I think they just kill
Mm.
anything that's not them. You see the way they just straight up attacked us earlier. Like we were just hunting goats, and then
Yeah,
they
and
just,
then suddenly
straight-
just-
they just came at us.
They
So
could have been thinking we were working for the Knights.
I mean, we're
But
not in
then-
there.
Moles don't have a lot of brains, do they?
They're all humans they have their own specific armor style. We look nothing like them.
Yeah, I don't think they're
Well,
very
they're all like sort of
I don't know.
fleshy
You
humanoid.
kobolds look exactly the same to me. If you were among a few, I wouldn't be able to recognize you. Sorry, unless you said, "Hi, I'm Kip."
I mean, you do get different colored ones. You get like black scales and brown scales and green ones as well. So
Oh, did not know that.
yeah,
Still
like-
don't care about the piece of information, but thanks.
cool. Right. What do we want to do from here? Do you still want to try and get this body? Do we keep on with this plan? Or do you want to just leave this valley behind?
I think let's try at least for the body.
I kind of want.
It's only
I
the
kind
head.
of want to investigate a bit more about the spire. Just a bit more.
Okay.
You'd say that, but if we get ourselves killed, at least
I mean, bad idea.
if I knew there's a spell I could learn, but I can't crack it. That makes you fall really slowly. Maybe if I learn that, then
You'd be safer.
no, I can. It works on lots of people.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know.
I'll sort of point it out in the book, saying like it's one of the earlier ones. I'm still trying to get the cantrips. I can't, but I'm close. I'm close.
You'll get there. You're intelligent. I believe in you.
Thank you.
How can you not know magic yet, Kip? Everyone else knows that. Well, maybe except So, but So, she...
So has her own type of magic.
Your
she-
magic is literally given to you.
advantages. That's just the thing. Wait, you don't know what I had to
Check your
give up.
magic privilege.
You don't know what I had to give up, Kip, to be able to cast magic. I had to. There's a lot of things that had to be done.
And I have to work for mine. So
Yes, of course.
I'm
it always
born with mine.
Yeah, that was. I was very curious about that.
Go fuck
Robo.
yourself, Robo.
When
Thank
did
you
you
very much.
I'll
you
go
even
shave
start
yourself.
using magic? I don't remember. It just seemed like it was just how it is now.
Yes. That's how it works.
It's just how it
Anyway.
works. Okay.
We're all done squabbling. Should we carry out this plan or not?
Okay. Which
good.
plan, though? Are we
I
going
We
to
have-
try and get
ambush
more
the
info, get
gnolls.
magic
We
ball?
ambush the gnolls on this hill.
Okay.
Use their numbers and then go
Okay.
for the main lot and recover the
Right.
body.
Seems good.
Okay.
Who can
As a
see
s-
the best?
Ward.
Lord.
Oh, that's right. Ward has perfect vision. That's right. Forgot.
What's your passive
Passive
perception?
perception. 14.
Mine is 16.
Yeah, I think it's Ward. So I think it's
That's-
Kadan.
Yeah.
I just checked.
But I have
so-
danger sense, which might help. So if Ward and I were at the front, maybe that'll work.
Well, let's look at the other side of the path on the other side first, and then we'll see
Well,
what's
no,
going on.
because they'll be coming. If they're coming back from a hunt, they'll be coming from this way.
Oh,
So we want to ambush them while we have the high ground. We can shoot missiles down at them. By the time they reach us, they'll be weaker.
but what about the other side? And I just point to the ones to the village. What about that side? What if the ones that were coming earlier look for the ones that we? Wait, what?
We
What
could
if the ones look?
All right, we'll have two people. We'll split. We'll look out over both edges. How about that?
Yeah, I agree.
How,
Ward on the one side, me on the other.
Yeah,
how long is this plateau actually? it
it's
as long-
it's not to scale, is what on the map. It's a
Mm-hmm.
bit bigger, so you're looking at 30. Sorry, looking at what was it? I think the river is quite wide anyway, so you're looking at maybe 50 feet at least,
Ooh.
50, 60 feet long. It's a
Barely
lot
enough.
longer than what.
To get over there in one action.
But you'd have notice. You'd be able to see things from a lot longer. As in, from this plateau, you can pretty much see everything in the valley, except for out of it. The highest
So we'd
thing
have
in the
time
centre of the
to
valley.
tell the other party's movements to come there.
Oh, easily. Easily.
Okay.
We need a signal that's quiet.
So Ward, don't yell.
Do you have any
That's all.
suggestions?
Oh, how about I just and I take out the drift globe and I just set this in the middle, and then whenever I see something, I just make it go up and make it shine. Wait, how shiny is it?
That will give us away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
that's-
glass
yeah.
orb.
I can't whisper into your ear from 50 miles away. I didn't choose that spell when I was in Acolyte.
I can use the mage hand.
That's a good idea.
How far can I
That
go?
worked
30
before.
feet.
Maximum 3 feet from me.
30. So we need to have
But if
someone
they're,
to
if they're
relay
gonna be
this.
if they're gonna be at the bottom of this hill, then we'll have time to like sort of quickly corral.
That's
then-
true.
It takes time to get up it. Even using the teleport.
Yeah, how long does it take to walk up the?
Few minutes. You're gonna have time no matter what.
We have
You're
time.
really
Alright,
gonna have
seems
time.
good.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's
Right,
sta-
seems
let's
good.
start a watch.
All right. I will go. So we're gonna need you to stay in the middle as a relay message person,
Yep.
and also you kind of.
So
Oh,
you
that's a
need to
good
be the
idea.
one who's you've got really crazy good aim, so you need to be the one who ambushes them first.
Yes.
But she can
You
make
need,
it
to fire
to
the
the
first,
end.
you need to fire the first shot.
But she can make it to any end, and she can then do a stealth and then do the shot. There's no issue
Yeah.
with her.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll keep an eye on the north side.
All right. I will stay on the south side then.
So move your tokens to where they're going to be.
We need Ward. I think
Oh,
Ward.
this is okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll sort of keep an eye out there.
Ward and I should be separate. I think I have the next highest perception, but I don't have dark vision.
Wards is not high.
Well, it's still the day,
It's still the day. That's true.
Ward
and
is
I
not
can't
high
see. And
perception.
I can't really see well in the day.
All right. Seems good. Is this how everyone's going? All right. I'll hang out down here. Let's see.
Okay, so Ward goes with you, Kalan.
Ward's perception
Ward
is
and I
not
should be
high.
separate because we both are good at seeing stuff.
Okay.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not good at
So
seeing
either
stuff.
Ward is not.
No. He's only got plus
He
2.
can, he can see far, but doesn't mean he's good at spotting things.
He can see far in the
So-
dark.
Oh.
Ah.
Yes.
But didn't you say his passive perception was high?
No.
Okay.
Kadan's is the highest.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's wisdom
That's
based.
if that's the case, then I'm going to. Who can see just as good as I can?
You take the north side. I'll take the
Alright.
south because at least we can see the village and we'll know they'll be coming from there.
Exactly. Seems good.
Okay.
Where do you guys want me? I don't care either way.
You help me because I can't see so well. Bright light.
Seems good. I need someone. I need someone to also protect me. So Ward, come over here. Operation Human Shield. I mean, Operation.
So this is where I
Operation
think you're
Protect.
talking about.
No, other way around.
Other way around. So
Yeah.
over here.
So
Right.
yeah, so we're looking at the village because they'll be coming from the village, and then Kadan, who can see like better, can see if they're coming from any other direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes way more sense than I was thinking.
Yep.
Right.
It also
Good.
makes it
Okay.
gives you an advantage from seeing the village because you would have got an advantage for seeing the village because it's a small area that you're focusing on, and disadvantage for everywhere else because it's a larger area that you're focusing on.
Okay. Seems good.
Which, to me at least, makes sense. So, can I get a round of perception checks for everybody?
Well, advantage cancels out for me because of sunlight sensitivity.
yeah.
So
So just flat advantage, correct? I got
Yes.
oh, why did that roll twice? Even though I've set it to normal. Oh, that's 19.
I mean, it's good that we're separated in this way.
I've used up all my good rolls.
Fantastic.
It's so weird that I'm using character sheets because I don't get to use character sheets, so I don't actually know where to find things on character sheets.
This is the most average set of rolls I've ever seen in my life.
Um,
19 to 5 to 11.
Okay, so
So
Ward
average.
sees nothing, and So sees nothing. Kadan, what did you get? 19.
Yes.
Okay. And what do we got on the other side?
I got 19.
19 and 18. Okay. So nothing's coming from the village that you see.
I'm also making sure that I put a blanket down, and me and Ward are just kind of like laying down, so we aren't seen standing. And we're just kind of like, if we had binoculars, we would be using them, but I'm just kind of going like this.
You say that, but it actually does help.
Okay, so there. There you go. Can I get a second round, please? So this is more about how close things may get until you do see them.
Ooh. That's a 20.
So perception.
Do you have danger sense?
If you've got danger sense, you've got advantage on rolls.
Okay. I'll do that on the next one.
So here we got. But you've already got advantage because you're looking at the village anyway. So doesn't see anything. Ward doesn't see anything. Kadan, what did you get? 9. Nope.
9.
And again, nothing's coming from the village that you can see. So. There we go. One round, as in another round of it.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh boy.
Same advantages and disadvantages.
Does anyone want to? Do you want to use that guidance thing?
It'll be.
I'm a bit busy right now. I just lift my head up from what I'm doing, just look around for a second, just kind of go up down. I'm just making more business cards.
This is over the stretch of hours. This is you're waiting the rest of the day, the late afternoon, and it's on watch constantly. So, guidance.
Can I use
is
guidance?
well, guidance is a small
Don't
amount
need
of
it.
time. These are checks
Did
over
it?
hours.
Seems good.
Yeah. So, Will, Will does see something.
What? I assume Ward's like sleeping.
You see two gnolls which look like they're injured. Down on the ground, down below here. Right there, and no one else had seen them, even though they've walked all along the shore, all the way up there. But that's what you see: two injured gnolls coming back.
What? Wake up! I look back, and
Ward turns to you and go, "Shh,
just
Fido is sleeping."
Oh, damn it! I just get up and I kind of sneak back in the blanket. I get up and I run over towards So, and I tell So, go tell them that I see a couple coming over this way, and I run back.
Yeah.
Just like slide.
So gets the other side. The gnolls will actually disappear into the climb, into the walk up. By the unless you want to shoot them.
If they are the only ones that we see,
Only ones you see.
I look and I just, all right, Ward. On the count of 3, we both do our things and try to take care of the ones right when we see them. All right, Ward?
It's quite a bit of distance down.
When we see them, come to us. How far is that? When they go in range, they come to my range. I tell.
At this point, we've been told.
Yes, you've been told. And by the time they disappear into the path that goes up, you can't see them when they go into that path, into the trail. It should be. So what's the plan? They're already on the trail. You know it takes some time to get up.
Just ready crossbow, aiming at where we think they're going to pop out.
Okay. Well, you know where they come out. You know where comes out.
Crossbow is just focused on that one spot, ready, waiting for them.
Okay, so I'm going to put them here and here, just because it's very tight up there, and probably there. That's where they come out. They come out pretty much at the corner. They look like two gnolls that have been injured. They have blood on them. They have arrows still stuck in them, and they look like they laboured breath. And they sniff the air as they come around the corner. As any readied actions you would like to do can go off.
Yeah, boy.
How far away are they from when we first?
15, 20 feet.
Oh, well, that'll be
they're
a
right
natural one. I forgot to roll with disadvantage, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Double disadvantage. I mean, double natural ones. You got this.
As you lift up your crossbow and you dry fire it, the bolt has fallen off.
Ugh.
11 damage if they fail. The first one I see, I just cast
Yeah.
Hold the Dead.
And he's already injured, so this is... I like the spell. It's really useful. And DC Wisdom 13, 14.
Ah,
Passes
so
one
wise.
damage.
Oh, they're so wise.
Oh,
Get 'em,
so
boy!
nothing happens. Nothing happens. And of course, So's backstab goes off first. Oh, that's a
Oh
lot of
god,
dice.
so many dice.
Oh my god. It's so appalling.
It
So many
misses.
dice that doesn't even matter.
I think there's an Eldritch Blast as well. I think that's everything that's stored actions. Finally, a
Alright,
hit.
at least that.
One.
1
Congratulations.
point of damage
Oh
to the
my god.
gnolls.
We're just
Well, now we know we're making up for last week's amazing rolls we had all session.
For the
Oh,
injured gnolls from last week's session. 1 point of damage. Okay.
oh, these are the ones that ran away.
These are the ones that ran away. They're coming back to the camp before
Roll, don't you have
nightfalls.
anything?
They have the
Roll,
wounds
don't
from
you have
last
anything
time.
long range?
Oh, sorry.
Yes. 30 feet of range. That I can try. Are they within 30 feet?
Yes. You can position yourself within 30 feet of that.
One.
All these ones. So many
This could
ones.
actually be bad though, because
Jesus
if they
Christ. And they still
fail,
gotta try and make the save.
Yeah.
they could actually go off the edge of the cliff.
Well, they still have to make a con save first.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, just failed.
Yay!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. D8.
If they just walk off the cliff.
They could actually
So
come
cool.
off the cliff. That really could happen. 1, 2. Yep. And in his attempt to get away from the infestation of maggots, he jumps off, well, he slips and falls off the trail down the cliff face. With a rather agreeable thud as he hits the ground far below.
You see, it's not the fall that gets you. It's
It's
that
the-
first bounce.
Well, no, there's many bounces, that's the problem. Yeah.
We all let loose our things, and we all see everything happening. What is the gnoll doing that that didn't fall to his death?
You hear the scampering. You haven't seen a second gnoll come up here yet, but you hear scampering.
Oh, we haven't.
You that all unleashed on the very first one. The other one seems to the other one. He sounds like he's running away down the path.
All right. I
gonna
stand
aim
up
at-
for the blink immediately.
I'm gonna
Run!
like aim.
Get him!
I'm gonna aim at the other side and try again, making sure it's secured firmly. I'm gonna aim again where I think he's gonna come out.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually do a couple of athletics checks. This is running down a. Yes, it's a path, but he's still running. Athletics is strength, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do 3 of them. So 1,
Oof.
and
Oof.
Ah,
so as you can hear rubble falling as and going down the cliff, but he does make it down, and he starts running out. And if you've got range,
Yeah, at disadvantage though.
Crossbow
Range.
disadvantage.
Come on.
and I think
Come
So's
on.
got disadvantage on hers. As well.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Doesn't matter, it's dead. You just nail him.
perfect.
I'd like to
Natural
try.
20 on the other one though.
I would like to try.
And So's insane short bow.
Yeah, I'm running back to them.
Oof.
Yeah.
Nah,
you all
well,
shoot as you see him clear and start running off and just get nailed. So simple. And the rest of the day is uneventful. The wind dies down when it comes into night. The water is constantly rushing underneath. There's actually a choke point in the river to get through the plateau. So it's actually it's quite loud the entire time, and there's nothing that comes from the village, from the knolls, and the fog slowly rolls in to the nightfall.
During the time I was watching that village, because I got some pretty good rolls, can I kind of discern like a scout, like a patrol, or maybe some sense of numbers?
Okay.
I got like a 20 and a 14.
Yep. So you see that there's not just gnolls, but there's also hyenas in the village. There's not that many that are in this area. There's not that many in this area, but you've seen a lot of activity up here for the tower, for the mill. But again, hyenas, and you think that there's at least one more of those pack lords. As in
I
the
reckon we can
larger. Yeah.
I reckon we need to be stealthy at night. Take the two smaller ones first, and then we can kind of lure them. I have an idea. Lure them out the tower, then get in there ourselves, and then see if we can we'll have the advantage of the secure tower.
You also know that where the manticore is sitting, you can see it that they're building a fire around it.
Oh, they're gonna burn it. Oh shit,
Oh,
we
no.
better.
We gotta
They're gonna
run.
eat it.
You only need the head, but they're certainly building a fire around the
We
body.
can use the skull. We can take a skull. It's got it had half lion, half human face. It's gonna have a weird skull. We can identify with that.
If that guy said head, it's gonna have to be head, not skull.
Skull's
He's
a
gonna
head.
Try and wiggle out of the. No, it's a technicality. He
Ugh,
will
well,
try. And
he just wants proof that we killed it. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's go.
So
Does it seem that Kip, you said that you saw them building a pyre or like a
Yeah,
rotating.
they're building it. They seem to be building like a bonfire around.
it's
around
not a
the
huge
mountain.
bonfire, but they're building the fire more around the body than the head. Because
Oh, we gotta go.
you
We
eat
gotta
the meat. You don't eat
Okay,
the...
they're trying to cook it, I think.
Yeah. It's a lot of food. And it's different food
Okay.
from goat. And that should be nightfall. Everyone should now be... Oops. Did that work?
Nope. I can still
Nothing's
see,
changed.
which I should not be able to.
No, you
anymore.
shouldn't be able to see. Exactly.
Ward, hold my hand.
There we go. So global illumination. Let's do it. It's still remembering where you have seen, unfortunately.
Oh, is it advanced fog of war?
No, it's just I thought I was going to be sneaky and be able to do that. There should be a reset as well. Sorry, there we go. That's better.
Oh,
Yeah, there we
Now
go.
you can't see anything.
no. What? Where are you? Grab my hand.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Kodan, I'm afraid you can't. I'm afraid we won't be able to use the glowy ball.
I understand. I understand. I just need someone to lead me down this plateau. We should have probably went when the sun was still up, but I can't see anyone, and I just kind of reach out my hands, try to grab somebody.
You also
Any
probably
box.
should have searched for a path down the other side in daylight.
I mean,
Definitely.
presumably, if we were watching all day,
Who
I'll
would have
allow
found
it.
it?
I will allow
surely.
it, yeah. Yeah. But it's a sensible thing to do, is to search for a path.
yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Um,
I'd like to cast guidance on myself,
yep.
so I don't die. I just like, all right, you got this, buddy. You got this. And I just cast guidance on myself, and I just like, what? Where are you? Come on here. I need someone to hold my hand. I legitimately cannot see next to me.
Well, because I will, and the person that can see the most, of course. He still sees as if it was daylight. So as night falls, the place gets darker and darker and darker, and you can see that the fog's going to roll in soon. Well, the fog is already rolling in, but it's not at your level. When you get to the bottom, it's at the top of the actual plateau.
And we're just kind of moving in this direction.
So I'm just going to move you all down off the plateau. There we go. There you go. So are you going to wait for the fog to roll in? It'll mean you'll get much less vision. Or are you going to try to do your actions now?
I mean, if they're burning the body, do we need to move? Or
We
do you want
need
to
to- We should
All right,
probably
we don't
move
want
fast.
to try and be stealthier.
Let's try. The fog has no bearing on how I see or not.
No,
There's
but
zero.
it'll give everybody the same problem. Your enemies
Okay.
included.
How about we move closer towards the trees near the place, and we just wait till the fog rolls in, and then we do what we need to do, because we kind of know where the places we need to be. Should we all move as a group, or should we separate?
We move as a group.
Yeah,
Okay, sounds good.
definitely.
We don't want to attack each other by accident.
I was just putting options out there.
That is the problem. I think we should try and attack before the fog comes in, and then use the fog to escape if it worse comes to worse.
Ooh, that window is a bit small, I'd say. To
Well, it's
attack
rolling
and then-
in now, so
Oh, the window is now then. Let's go.
yes.
Okay.
So start moving
Okay.
in.
Right, seems
So
good.
I'll move Ward and So in.
I think they should stay behind a big tree somewhere safe.
Kadan,
Yes,
you've seen
probably.
where you need to go. Do you need a map?
Kind of
I'm
moving.
going to struggle and move in the dark. I would like someone to hold my hand. I was not joking.
I will hold your hand.
I'm on his vision. He has absolutely no vision.
Okay. Robo's holding you by the
So
hand.
Alright, just who's that? Oh, yeah, just reach out
It's
towards the beard.
me.
he
Oh,
absolutely has no vision. It's black screen for him.
Yeah, don't touch the beard.
I'm sorry. I just need someone.
Don't hug my beard
Aw.
either.
Okay, so I was just comfort, but all right. I'll get you
skip.
some wax later. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna try and
Bribery works.
sort of
Well
stealth
done.
behind, be sneaky behind these trees, and try not to be seen.
All right, we'll be behind these trees.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna use this sort of brush here to kind of make a move down.
So as the fog rolls in, mechanically wise, what I'll be doing is reducing your vision. I know you can all see in the dark, or some of you can, but as the fog rolls in, it will get less and less and less.
Okay.
And once the fog is
Robots sticking close-ish to keep.
you will get a advantage on all stealth rolls if the fog is in.
I'll beckon to everyone and say, like, come close.
Yeah.
Please stick together. If we lose each other in this fog, it'll be disaster.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we all need to stay like right next to each other.
So you'll need to do a stealth check from this point on to get any closer.
So do you want to
I'll
do
check.
this?
Let's do it.
Yep.
I can't really be stealthy, but if you guys want me, I will try to make as little noise as I can when I step on all these branches that I'll probably trip over. No, I will do my best.
Unclick at disadvantage. So did you say we do have advantage right now?
No, you don't have advantage right now. Once the
Right. Oh no.
Oh no.
7, 9,
Right.
This might be bad.
so 7,
think.
12, 9, and we've got 2 more. Doesn't really matter with the most stealthiest person in the party.
Roll it to put us to shame.
Oops,
Oh my goodness.
22.
Who's that?
You good? Okay,
Who was
Thanks.
that?
that was Will.
Something exploded.
Who has disadvantage yet?
So,
So has
Um,
disadvantage?
no,
And-
they're already preset. So 20
Oh.
and 22
22 and 20.
for the other two.
That seems good. I take off my shoes. I'm just kind of holding them.
So what's going to happen is this. You hear some screeching and some squealing as... Well, you don't really see anything yet. Or you may actually start seeing.
I
Is
see him, yeah.
that. That's the first part that's going to happen. And so we'll probably go to initiative,
Oh boy.
Okay.
and we'll work from there. What's that one? I'm just
Not
going to
bad.
clear the
Very
turn
bad.
order.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? I'm very jumpy. So.
Wait, what's going on here? So you go 1, 2, 3. I've got to delete the first 3. They're still saved from last time. There we go. And then
Oof.
All right.
why aren't they coming up? Should be coming up. It's been such a while since I've had to roll initiative on these character sheets. And sorry about the delay, this is a lot slower than I usually would. That should work. Yes, it works that way. Okay, so we're all over the place with our initiatives. Some good, some bad. And Kadan, what would you like to do? Well, you can't
I
see
can't
anything.
see, so I'm just gonna be all right, everyone. Good luck, and I cast bless.
Good choice.
Hashtag bless.
Do you have to be able to
Hashtag bless.
see your targets?
It says you must have the targets of your choice within range. So I
Okay.
assume that
Range, yep.
if I know that they're in the area, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast bless at. Should I do it at second level, or should I do it at first level? Let's do it first level. So first level, bless, and I'm going to just cast bless on whoever's closest to me. So first 3, so that'd probably be.
Just so misses out.
Yeah, unfortunately, again. But yeah, so everyone's like, super close to me. I cast Bless. I said, good luck, everybody. And I just kind of like turtle up. That's it.
Okay. So bless, great. Yay. Your angel wings. And any movement at all?
I assume that I'm still like basically like having my hand on like Robot's shoulder.
Yeah.
But I whispered, "Asked, is there any trees around? Can I just hide behind a tree somewhere?"
And I immediately take him to the closest tree.
Well, that will be part of your movement action.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just tell me where it is, and I'll try to find it.
And
Just-
Kip.
You're going to walk into it. Don't worry, I'll take you.
Sounds good. And I
Kip?
just kind of like I just kind of wait. I just just ready to move, ready to get out of here. That's it. I'm done.
I am going to. I'm gonna hold my crossbow. I'm gonna hold action to crossbow. The first thing that peeks around one of those corners, and I'm gonna say, "Hold your position. We need to stick together."
Oh, I thought you could actually see it. No, you can't. Okay.
I can just, but they're probably in cover, so I can see them, but they're behind trees.
Yep. No problem. Ward holds an Eldritch Blast, seeing no one else is acting. And hyenas go. And wow. So do your shot.
Yep. That is 10 damage.
10 damage. It moves surprisingly fast.
Wow.
As in shockingly fast. I was actually surprised with its movement speed. And so for Eldritch Blast. So it's 1, not 2. Always double click.
Oof.
So 14. So 14 hits.
3 damage.
3 damage. There we go. And that's go. So then we do attacks. Why is that on? Oh no, Bless is on. There we go. So it goes on
All
after
these-
so.
All these hashtag bless. So much
Misses so. There we go. Done. That's his movement. So's go. Can she sneak attack?
Yep, because Robold's within 5 feet.
Okay. Sneak attack's so powerful.
Oh no, Ward is rather.
Yeah, what is? Not that she needs it. It's already on.
Yeah.
Draws short sword. Really used. Misses. Done. I hate playing multiple characters. There we go. So did you see that?
Yep.
Nope. Yep.
I can see it.
The bottom one? Yep. Okay. That's
Oh,
it.
the bottom one.
There was one that
Is
came
the
down
bottom
here.
one.
I don't think
I
you're...
can't see it. No, I can't see
No, I
that
can
one.
see it.
Yeah. What's your dark vision? What's Kip's dark vision?
60 feet. I can like see the terrain like
Yeah.
up to here.
Yeah. So it's set right. Ward, I think, can see it because he sees differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ward goes, "There's one running away," and points down south to here.
Shit. He's gonna call it reinforcements.
And that's their go. Robold.
Well, with my movement, I push Kadan to the nearest tree so that he can
Yeah.
climb it.
Seems good.
Does that bring me closer or further away from
You can
this?
any of those trees areas you can move to as that movement to where you want to put Kadan.
There.
Okay. So you can actually move towards one of the hyenas or the gnolls, as long
I
as
will indeed do that.
Kadan is able to be put into a tree
Yes.
on like a hex around you. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
So I will just go to there,
Yep.
attack that guy, and use this thing. Haven't used it yet.
Nice.
Shocking grasp. Well, it's certainly a hit. D6 lightning damage is a
Yay.
kill. So, tell us what your shocking grasp is, how it works for your character.
You just see sort of these lightning sparks out of my hand and out of my eyes. And I just touch the guy and goes,
And the hyena just fizzles and screams and screeches and then just
yeah. You just see little
Yeah.
smoky trails going up.
Oh shit, that was loud.
and then you can smell all the burnt hair.
Oh shit, that smells.
Yeah.
Yes. Smells.
Yeah. Kadan.
I
Did
am.
we skip?
I
No, we haven't.
was pulled over towards the tree, and is there a tree in front of me now? Can I feel it?
You're pretty
Yeah, I
much
put you
hugging
right
the
up
tree.
against it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the tree. I'm just gonna kind of like bunker down, and I can't do anything. I'm so blind. I am blind as a bat. I ready an action. I just ready dodge.
Okay. So as soon as you hear anything coming near, you're going to try and dodge.
Yeah,
I
just ready.
will allow that. It's very weird though.
Doesn't dodge just give you like a
It gives
disadvantage
others-
for the next round anyway?
Yeah,
Well, I'm blind, so it would just give them regular.
yeah. It'll cancel their advantage on your attack. On their attacks on you,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
I just have my ears open, just like.
Yeah.
But yeah, seems good.
And Kip,
I'm done.
now you can act.
All right. I'm going to quickly shout, "They're getting reinforcements. Get in that house!" And I'm going to run over here and attack twice. It's just normal. Boom. With that and that.
Oh,
So for 14,
Nice.
14, nice. So you did a fair bit of damage to it, that's for sure.
and I'm going to go there.
Nice. And Ward will come up and finish it off then. Let's do two-handed because I never get to. Yep,
Oof.
7 damage.
Nice.
It's still alive though. Both hyenas are dead. Okay. Oh, this is the section where it's all me. That's why I hate playing other people's characters. Got
Right.
sword.
I'll just say, someone grab Kadan. We need to get into the house.
I'll
just
grab
grab
it
me, please.
Okay, so all of them dead. And then we get to there. Okay, so it's all your go. So do your movement to where you want to go.
Okay, I grab Kadan.
Yep.
Thank you.
You can essentially
I drag you full speed to there.
Yeah.
I think that's about enough.
So I'm going to move Kadan to your initiative, so you're moving him essentially.
We our initiative like nearly the same. Like we're actually next, so I assume that I'm
We
just
are.
kind of moving the same time that she's like pulling me over.
Yep. So yeah, so you move with. You can move your full movement if needed.
Okay. Just let me see how
You were,
far
like,
do I
there.
go now. There was 15, so I've got 10 feet left. And that's 1, 2, till there.
Okay,
Okay.
there's Kadan. He's moved a little bit more.
All right. Hey, that's it.
Kip,
Is this here? Is this a window? That.
tiny little window you can see in.
Could I feasibly scramble through that?
You could.
Being
you,
small.
you are small enough to do it, being 2 foot.
Okay.
It's a slit
I
more than a
will-
window, but yes, you
I will
can.
do that. I will try and get in through this way.
I have to move your character to do that. There you go.
Okay.
So inside,
And then I'll quickly jump in, look around, and poke at the door and say, "Quick! There's a door over here. Get in! Get in! We can hold this place out."
Yeah.
Kind of jumping down on the bed,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go over by the door here, or kind of like not really. I don't want to go outside, but kind of and like just keep an eye out for anyone coming.
yep, no
Like
problem.
have a
Okay.
like peek out, and quickly sort of get back in.
Give me that to GM layer. Okay. Ward moves.
What the fuck is that?
Hmm?
I see a big thing
Oh no.
like here.
That's the manticore.
Okay.
So, what the fuck is that? That's
One
the
less
manticore. That's just where it was. So the Knolls. Here we go. It's that full movement. And I think that's all that. So, Robold, it's your go again.
All right. I drag Kadan over to here and push him in front of me.
Oh, it sounds fine. I will not struggle. I'll just go.
Where are the windows in here? Okay, there's one.
I'll
One
position
north, one
myself just around the edge of the door.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be there.
And Kip, anything else?
I'm gonna see if I can shoot this guy.
Yep. So just lean out the door and have a bit of a shot.
If they know we're already here, can I see now? Or
Yeah, that's normal.
You can light a candle,
oh, that's perfect.
or you can use your light, or you can.
Can I? Is that the guy who's running to get reinforcements?
You do not know. These ones seem to. The one you can see seems to be running towards you.
Okay. All right. Well, then I know it's too late. So I'll just shoot him
You try
with
to
a
shoot him.
12.
God, that's a 2 and you get a 12. Damn.
Well, I rolled a 4 on
I know.
on bless.
Bless. Wow.
Hashtag blast.
Does a 12 hit?
No 12. Oh, wait. No.
So close.
God, I would have hit the high enders. I had to check. No, the 12 does not hit.
There's one coming. Look sharp.
Ward. What's his range on Eldritch Blast? Don't know offhand. I don't think it's long. Eldritch Blast. No, 120 feet. He can do it. And he'll shoot at the one that you shot at. You'll say he does actually have options. Multiple options. Come to think of it. And where's my Eldritch Blast? There we go.
Oh Jesus!
Lots of dice. Fine.
Nice, 28 to hit,
3 points of damage though.
but 3 damage.
Yeah. It's the damage that you want super high, not just that side of it. Again. There we go. A little bit of health damage. So can she see? I'll give her a disadvantage because it's just the barest of outlines. I mean, just the tiniest bit of outlines there.
Oof.
No. No.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Now, I'll kind of put around the corner and say to them, "Get in here. There's a window you can shoot from."
They both had heaps extra movement they could have moved in. Done.
Yeah.
And now the Knolls. First things first. And
Oh, fuck.
there you go. So they both reach, but they don't get to act.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there wasn't one, there was two. Rebold.
What's this thing?
That's called
Oh,
a
I
knoll.
see half a. Oh, it's only a half a thing.
That's because
Oh,
there's
that's
a wall in
why.
the way.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hey, at least you can see it. Kidan's
At least
going,
I can see
what's
it."
going on? What's going on?
I just thought, oh, that's a weird rainbow.
You can kind of come. Question: Can Robold enter my space because I'm so small? I can just fight between his legs.
No. No.
No, okay, that's all right.
What about Ward?
Yeah, you can fight over us.
Ward's going to have difficulty fighting in here because it's not that high.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I will just normal great axe him.
I was going to say disadvantage, but okay.
The disadvantage. I can roll again if you like.
Oh, you've missed anyway.
Didn't matter.
Yeah. Essentially, you're fighting in a choke point, and you're not. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to have the same.
I realized that.
Anything else? You've got any other actions or
Just any-
bonuses?
Let me check.
I
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions. Okay.
Kidan, you can hear that there's fighting at the door.
so when I was taken in, are we like inside of a house now at this point?
You believe you are.
Oh.
The floor seems to be wooden,
Okay.
and you can hear that there's walls around you, and it's
Mm.
fairly small.
Okay, sounds. At this point, I'm going to get a candle off. I look through my bag, get a candle, and just kind of like.
You- Okay, so let's get your candle up. What was it? 5 foot?
Yes, I believe so. Let me check, just in case.
Wow.
But the difference is when your candle goes up, it then amplifies their dark vision.
Oh,
makes
cool.
The counter comes up, and I'm just like, I look around, and I just make sure that I recognize everyone that's around me, and just like, so,
Yes, friendlies.
sounds good. Oh. And I look around and look at the bed, and I just kind of like, can I see what I can see, correct?
Yeah. So you can see
So-
here's a hearth, the start of a hearth,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a bed below you.
Okay,
And
sounds
this
good.
looks
I
like a
ask
stool.
everybody, and it's, what can I do to help? How can I be of assistance?
Any reply?
And you'll hear me at the choke point going, "Hit that thing!" and pointing in front of me.
All right, and I just,
Can you see?
I don't know what he's talking about.
You can't see it. It's just
I
out of your
can't
vision.
Can I see?
Do your bell thing.
I need to see them. I need to see.
He can't see past that door.
Fuck.
Well, good luck, everybody. And I just kind of, let's see. Let me just check my stuff.
On the upside,
Everything-
your
Choose
light.
one creature.
I was going to say on the upside, your light isn't shining out the windows.
Mhm. Anyone need healing? Because I can see those people.
So a little bit.
Everyone seems good. All right, perfect.
So a little bit.
So, are you fine? You
I
alive?
should give you a better. So I'm okay. I'll be okay.
Okay, sounds good. All right, good luck everyone. And I just kind of like, I go down on the ground, and just kind of wiggle under the bed. I can't do anything. I mean, I just ready to dodge action and just sit on the bed, I guess. Just waiting for any bodies, for any bodies to drop. If anyone drops, I'm going to ready an action of healing word, I guess. Oh no, I think it costs the spell slot. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna dodge. I think I'm good. I pass.
Well, you said you're hiding under the bed. That's an easy dodge.
Sounds good.
It'll give them disadvantage on that. Kip, you're at the door.
Boy, gonna do the same thing I always do.
You'll have
and hit
disadvantage
it.
because you're fighting through that choke point.
But coupled with pack tactics, it's just neutralized.
Yeah.
Because I'm fighting next to Robold.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
So where's my macros gone? Here we go. Boom. First attack. That'll be a 6 slashing. And then offhand. That'll be 17. I presume that hits.
17 hits.
So that'll be 16
Nice.
total damage.
Well
This
done.
ends up being the one that has arrows sticking out of it, or been attacked previously, but it's still up, still alive. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Okay. So I know you got bonuses and things like that. Ward.
Well, no, bonus action was the offhand.
Okay, yep. Ward will just try an Eldritch Blast because it's pretty much the only thing he's got for reach. Yeah, I get to play a Warlock Eldritch Blast every round.
I mean, you should have his spell slots back because it's a
Hits
get a
10.
short rest. It's a nice, tasty 10.
So, okay, that doesn't apply. That's really annoying. And he kills the one at the door.
Nice.
If I can get the wrong. There we go. Kills the one at the door. And so it's just holding her action and waiting for something to come into sight. I'll just make sure it's she can't see the other one. So it moves. She acts. Again, this whole section of this combat is all me doing stuff, which I hate doing.
Fine.
If you need help, you can give me So's character sheet.
Oh, come on. Oh, my.
Misses.
So it keeps missing.
I know.
She's getting the sneak attack, but she keeps missing.
I should have blessed her.
So disadvantage on their attacks as well. It's going to go for Kip because she looks small and feeble.
Deceptive.
Could it be more wrong?
That's the problem, but yes. So with the spear attack, no,
Nope.
nope,
Not with a natural 1.
nope. And that's it. Rebold. Rebold on Kadan.
Quick question.
6.
Fish. If I were to use a shocking grasp again, it says it's a touch.
Yep.
Does that mean I have to put my hand on him? Okay, that's not a problem.
Yep. So you don't use shocking grasp on acid blobs or stuff like that.
That's good to remember, though I might forget.
Or rust monsters if you're wearing metal gauntlets.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was just thinking if I could perhaps shocking grasp my own axe and bury that in him somehow, but no. That's fine. Then I'll just shocking grasp the guy. He's close enough. I can reach out.
Yeah, you can reach out. It's a
It's
disadvantage because you're all trying to fight for that
Disadvantage.
same. Yeah.
I've got it at normal.
Okay,
Shall I
so
roll again?
roll again.
Okay, I've got a disadvantage. There.
Oh man, that would.
We'll take the first one of this one.
Oh,
You hit on both, and so 4 points of damage,
Okay.
of lightning damage. And again, the lightning just goes across the hair, and just all the hair on the beast, because they're hairy beasts, just instantly go outwards.
Can
And
we
then-
make the lightning sound like na 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 thunder?
Oh, you've adopted Australia as your country now. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'm not going to try and do it because my voice is messed up.
The only time to do AC/DC songs is when your voice is messed up. Kadan, what would you like?
Thunderstruck!
Yes.
Feeling a bit embarrassed going under the bed. I'm gonna get out and just kind of get up, brush myself off. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna just walk and just. I think I need to do something, and I am going to cast. That was the end of that
I'm gonna
sentence.
cast, ninth level
They just got
spell.
away from you.
It's a meditative spell.
So the only issue is that okay, you know what? I think that I'm going to try and I can't see. I
No, you
can't see. I'm gonna just kind of can I walk in people's spaces, just kind of like get a look? Like can I look? Can I move?
You can't move into their
You can
space.
pass- Can you
Two.
pass through and like go back out?
No.
All right, sounds good. I'm just gonna walk closer over here then.
Yeah.
Just kind of explore the place.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look under the bed. I'm just gonna look under all the
So-
stuff. See if I can
So
find
below
anything.
below you is a table and stool,
Mhm.
and beside you is a hearth,
Mhm.
which has wood and stuff in there.
Okay. And I'm just gonna.
I just like crawling around, scrambling in the dark.
It's a little candle.
having a little candle and just like ow, and just kind of like sit down on. I'm just gonna sit down at the table.
Yep.
Just kind of just like have the candle just sitting there and just be like,
Book
all right, good luck. Woo, good luck everybody. Perfect.
If I could see, I'd get some popcorn.
That is true. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I can't do anything. Ready in action. First thing I can see, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on it. All right, sounds good. Pass.
Okay. Kip.
Oh boy, here I go slashing again.
Yep. So at normal, because you got advantage and disadvantage at the same time.
Boom, boom.
You're looking for
That
15,
is-
so that's hit.
23 and 22 for 17 points of damage.
Brilliant.
And you get another kill.
Okay, no, that's got to stop, Kip. Sorry. You're taking Robol's thunder. How dare you?
You have a big fucking axe. Why don't you try using it?
Small corner. What, do you want to lose your head? But that can be arranged, no.
I'm short enough as it is, thanks.
I have no answer to that.
War's not doing anything, So's not doing anything, both holding actions if something comes out or comes in. And then we start other things going on.
Oh boy.
So, firstly, the fog starts coming in.
Ah, okay.
So, what I'm doing now, I'm going to half your sight.
Oh Christ.
Unfortunately, that's everyone except for Ward.
Oh yeah, because he's doesn't get affected.
He can see through magical.
Wait, the fog is
Fog
magical.
is magical.
No, he can even see through magical darkness.
Oh, okay. Or maybe it was just.
I can't even see the rest of the party now.
Well, you should be able to.
No,
Yeah, it's
it's
not-
just grey for me.
Come over to this candle.
Oh,
over here.
sorry.
Come
That should work now for Robold. There we go.
Okay, that's better. Thank you.
I deleted the number to go to a 0, but it needs a 1 at least for the multiplier. One of those silly things. And Kadan stays the same because you're producing a little bit of light, but not much.
I'm just holding my hand over it, just kind of like, don't go out.
So the fog starts coming in, and we start getting. You hear some movement, but you can't really see anything going on. I've got to move a couple of these around. And I've also got to roll an initiative.
Oh boy.
I'll be nice. I'll put them behind Kit.
Appreciated.
Oh boy,
Oh,
Oh,
no, that's
boy.
not good.
Yeah.
that's really bad.
Thematically appropriate though.
Yep. So these are still done. And I think we're pretty much onto the new turn order, unless Robold has something or Kadan has something.
Not
I
really.
just should, if they know we're here, I'm just sitting at the table. If they know we're here already, can I just I just take out the drift globe and can I just do it?
I think so.
Yeah. I think
Surprise
I'll cover
enough.
things like
I don't think the
Daylight
surprise
or-
is really gonna work. I think the most suitable one is probably gonna be daylight because it's thick fog. How thick is the fog? That's the thing. We're inside, but I don't know.
You're
bro.
inside. So daylight is big.
Okay.
So maybe where do we go outside?
Outside. I'm just gonna use
I
light.
love if you basically put it in this room, it's just going to become like a hot box. Just blind out of this room, just
It
like-
doesn't.
from the outside, it's just going to look like there's spikes of light coming out of it.
All right, sounds good. If that's the case, I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna do. All right, let's go. Far.
Fart, what?
Sorry, what was
Oh,
that?
fart. Forgot fart.
Go far. And just throw it up in the air. And then, yeah, I
It's
use
60.
the command word. I cast the drift globe into the middle of the room, or just kind of bunk it on the top of the ceiling, however tall it is, and it is now floating in the middle of the room.
And
Daylight or not?
Just regular light.
Okay.
Just regular light.
Whoops, that's wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
That is a
No,
bitch. This drift globe is
no.
moved. Jeez. Oh,
Well, now
we
I
go.
can see the entire map.
Nope. Totally not that. No. It's not dragging.
I see everything.
There we go. That's at least restricted a little bit.
Yeah, that kind of. I see all the gray now. I see exactly.
Yeah, everything's grey. You can see what was uncovered before.
Well, you've seen that before anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah, well, I can like see the mill as well.
But either way, you've
I'll
seen
see
that
it.
before.
Just kind of toss it up. I just put it in the middle. It's like, all right, everyone, time for Kadan to contribute. I just crack my fingers, and I end my turn.
You see as it goes out though, out of the cabin that you're in, that the light doesn't pierce far or as far through the fog.
All right,
It's certainly
good.
being affected.
seems fine. Yeah.
And I think that's everything except for we go to the pack knoll. Wait, did I put an S on that?
How did we even move over here?
Kip,
Oh.
sure go.
Far in the dark.
I'm gonna poke out here, carefully stepping over the dead bodies. I can see nothing.
Nope.
Is the fog just that bad?
The fog is just that bad.
Can I not? Oh fuck.
And it's not all the way in yet. All the way in, and
Okay.
you're at 10 feet.
I'm gonna jump back in then. I'm gonna hold an action to slash at something that comes nearby.
Okay.
Just gonna hole up inside this place. The zombies, they're all outside.
Yay, zombies. Gotta love when creatures have movement of 50 feet.
Jesus.
Those have 50 feet of movement. Insane.
I think hyenas do.
There you go.
We're basically we're gonna form a blockade
Yeah.
at this door of just Null and hyena bodies.
Yeah,
But eventually
Ward?
they're gonna-
same thing, holding actions. There. And Rerold, anything?
I will hold shocking grasp as an action.
Okay. So the trigger is, of course, something that enters your vision. Yep, gotcha.
Yeah.
And range, of course, for that. Kadan?
Yes.
I'm just gonna hold an action as well. I'm just gonna do Toll the Dead on the first thing I see.
Yep.
that
And
seems
are you
in.
going to move your drift globe?
I'm just gonna keep it floating in the middle of the room.
Okay.
I think that's probably the best area to put it. But I am gonna back up. Like there. Like, not outside, but like in the corner.
Oh wow. Because of the way the fog works, it looks like you're just half in the wall now.
Yeah. There you go. Farts in the middle of the room.
No. Not like this. I don't want you to
No,
be
not
in
like
this.
this. So the problem is now that I've actually got too many things moving. It's a really fun problem for a DM. So
We
they're
can't
actually-
see anything.
I know, and they're moving through each other. So it's like they can't stop in each other's squares. Kip, again, anything?
Same. I'm gonna hold an action when anything comes by this door.
Yep.
To slash.
Yep.
Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peek out, have a look. Shit, I can't see. Still can't see anything. Go back inside. Hold an action.
Okay. You hear the snarls and the movement of animals running towards the cabin. Several of them running towards the cabin.
Oh boy,
But you can see nothing. Ward,
this isn't.
same
This is
holding
fucking
action.
ominous. You can hear death approaching.
It's not like Stephen King at all. Oh,
Just the mist.
oh yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Let's not just kill each other yet.
It's cabin fever out here.
Robold, would you like to do anything?
I'm just gonna peek around.
Okay. You get shot
I
at.
may see something.
But the problem is the light source is right behind you. They're in the dark. You've just
Yeah.
gone, hi guys, I'm over here.
It's fine. I want to get this over with. But I don't see anyone.
No, you don't see the 4 gnolls about to shoot at you.
That's yeah.
Oh Christ.
Oh Jesus.
So
That's fine.
It's not a disadvantage. I've got to actually fix that. Because you're silhouetted. That's
They're not a
unfortunate.
disadvantage.
Well, no, Robold's walked out, and he's got light right behind him, so he's actually very visible. If you were to fire at them, because they're in the darkness, absolutely disadvantage. But anyway, that's 1. 2. God damn, they're missing.
That's all missed.
It's taking a while to process them. There's 1. No, missed. You're sitting on 19 for so long. All missed. So as you step out to see anything, you just hear this toof, 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 toof. And Kip, right at your feet, is arrows out the entrance stuck into the ground at their doorway. They've somehow all missed Robold.
Oh, it's interesting.
Get back in, get back in, get back in, get back in. You have a chokehold here.
Fine. I'll come back in and be completely useless.
Oh, no, yes, of course.
Kadan, would you like anything?
I'm just gonna kind of reach into my bag and just take out a ration and just start like, and just look at everyone. Just like, the plan. I think on the further thought, hindsight, maybe we should just ran in, grabbed the head, and just left. I don't think, and just kind of.
I just
I
look
don't
at my
We
shoulders.
tried,
Like,
but we
"Come on."
made too much noise. And they saw us coming.
True. Maybe like, and I look at So and it's like, yeah, maybe.
Is there like a cushion or a blanket on that bed next to me?
It's pretty foul in here. As in the
I see a few things.
yeah.
Yes, I do.
So it's pretty foul in here, as in the this has been long abandoned, and the walls have not been in disrepair. The roof's been in disrepair. The blankets fairly moldish. Wouldn't be comfortable. Certainly not serviced for a long time.
Okay.
So
Okay. Thank you.
you think the cleanest part is probably the hearth itself because it's stone, and it's not going to be affected as much by the weather.
Okay.
But someone's saying they could see stuff.
Yep.
I can
Through
I
the
can
teeny.
I can
There's a
see
light from this small
sides.
window.
Yeah. I
Mm.
know. Kip, should we go?
Yep, I am going to go down here, kind of poke my crossbow out the window and try and fire at this knoll.
Okay, so that's disadvantage. I can see that you can't see it from your screen.
I can see like half of it.
I can't see anything from your vision.
Really? I can definitely see this knoll here.
Okay.
I'll do a disadvantage anyway. Though. It's still disadvantage?
Yeah. I think it may be because you're half through the wall
Yeah.
is why you
Like
can
if
see
I
half.
go back here, look now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then now you can see it. Yeah. From there you can
Yes,
totally
I can-
see a little bit. So it's still disadvantage because you're shooting through a slit.
Yeah, so I was gonna like prop my crossbow like through the slit, like as a resting point.
Yep.
Aim and
Yep. I'll give you a normal attack then, because you're using.
okay, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
No problem.
Bum 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 bum. 16, 8 piercing.
16 hits.
We take what we can get.
Anything else?
Yeah, I shout out to the pack lord. Come on, we've holed up in here. It's war of attrition, baby. Let's do this. And I go back to the door.
As I'm going to clear these from the front door because it's going to get busy. So as hyenas rush the door and they're trying to scramble through past you, but they're attacking as they go. So one on Robold, one on Kip. Actually, no, both will try for Kip. Because again, smaller target. It's just that.
All right.
They think Kip's weaker, although it's totally not the case.
I like come back. I like sort of shoot, go back to the door, and go. Oh fuck! 14 does not hit.
Yeah, but pack tactics is awesome.
21 does.
6 points of piercing damage. And Ward gets to shoot. Everyone does their ready action. So Robold, you can do your ready action as well. Ward's going to do his ready action. So's going to do his ready action.
Flame up the drift globe.
You were all ready
At
for people to come at the front.
Apart from me, I suppose.
It's only the two at the front door that have disadvantage because you're both fighting in that half. But it's the Ward and So can do that.
I wouldn't get my attack anyway because I just shot the.
No. If you didn't go back, they would have
So
gone in.
I helped shotgun.
Yes, you
Do
can
I
do
get my
Toll of the
attack?
Dead as well. Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. That's 2. For a wisdom save.
It's enough to trigger. It's enough to trigger. Toll the Dead's better roll.
Okay, so 2 lightning damage plus Toll of the Dead. Where's my wisdom happening?
Imagine a hyena's pretty wise. Oh yeah, it fucking is.
Oh, they're so wise.
Was that with advantage though?
No, it wasn't. It was just, taking it off. Pack tactics.
God damn.
So,
This does not bode well for our little adventuring party here.
the tactics are good. The stealth rolls were not. Like, across the board were just abysmal.
That is true.
It's how the game goes.
Yep.
It does go
Yep.
that way. So this
Best
is going to
laid
be...
plans laid to rest.
Yeah, this is going to be So's short bow. This is before she even has her ready action.
Oh, I hit something. No!
Still. And Ward's Eldritch Blast ready action. First one, not the second. Double click all the time.
So you need to aim better. Please.
No, you need
Save
to
the
not
person
aim
who's
bad.
doing anything.
We need your damage.
So Ward does actually kill it, but it doesn't matter because he still would have been attacked by 2 because hey, there's more than there. Now it's Ward's go.
Well, hey.
Yay. He's gonna attack one of the gnolls out the.
Can you cast Hex on it first?
He can. Which one?
Let's go the one he's about to attack.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a choice. He's got options. He can attack gnolls, hyenas, or the pack.
Go for the
lords.
pack lord. Let's try and whittle down the pack lord before he gets too close to us.
The top one or the bottom one?
There's a top one. Can't see the top one.
You actually shot at the top one, so we'll do the top one.
Okay. Good,
Yeah.
there's 2 pack lords.
Yeah, well, actually, one's labeled Pack King, but I wasn't going to tell you that.
Oh,
As in Chief.
okay.
Oh,
This should be interesting.
Yeah,
They have a
but
chokehold, guys. They have disadvantage. Oh yeah, they have disadvantage, like we did.
that's
So
true.
wouldn't
Yeah.
that cancel out pack tactics?
hits for 8 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
Plus D6 for Hex.
Oh, yep. Yep. That's me not casting what what I've been asked to do. So I'm not used to casting spells or going on character sheets.
No, it's fine.
And D6 Hex. Ooh, that's nasty.
Very nice.
Brilliant.
Nice. And so's attack.
Come on, so I know they're cute doggies, but you still got to try and kill them.
Yeah, she can only attack the doggy, so. Oh, but I want a pet.
They will bite your face off. I will bite your face off.
And then she turns around. And then she turns around and says, "But you're in doll's clothing."
What?
Nothing. As she looses the arrow. And
I'm not
kills one
still
of the
wearing the
hyenas.
fancy stuff. I changed into my leather armor. Did that before you fought the manticore.
Mm-hmm.
So dressing my
Gil's on.
fancies.
And Noel's go.
Okay.
So they're going to start shooting in. Yeah. Well, they got.
Chicken.
Why not? This one can actually move. But they're going to start shooting in. So most of them can hit Ward. That's the problem. Ward's the
Oh.
clearest target out of every single one of them.
Would that be like 3/4 cover because it's a small window?
No. They're shooting through the front door.
Oh.
Ward's, the way Ward is standing, they are shooting through the front door, and he's pretty much the best target. Kip's got most cover. Rowell's got even more cover. So's a little bit too far back. Ward's just standing out in the open. So that's just how it is. So where's my Knowles?
Oh, I don't know if this will work or if I'm allowed. As a reaction, can I use my shield to try and deflect an arrow?
1. Which one? 1,
Okay.
2, 3, or 4?
1.
Okay, well, he doesn't take the first 3 points of damage.
Okay.
I could get a critical. That's always the risk. Oh, I could miss everyone else.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
okay, 9 points.
Okay. 1.
That's that only takes 3 points of damage though. Most of that was most of that was temporary hit points. And that's they go. Rebold.
I say, don't worry about me. Just get rid of them before they overwhelm us.
Hmm. I will use this guy. I haven't used that in a while. Ooh.
That's bad.
Gambler's roll.
That's bad.
So that's a
went
miss.
Red.
Would you like to do any movement or anything else?
That was my action, so I can only do movement, so no. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
We're at a stage where people have bonuses and things like that, so it's always a ask. Kadan,
Not yet!
I know.
I am ready to do. I'm ready to do. I cast spiritual weapon.
Yes.
Yay!
Time. And I would like my shovel to appear right here outside the door. But I do kind of shift.
Where's my spiritual weapon shovel? It's not there. Oh, there it is, spiritual weapon.
Booyah, motherfucker.
And you can do an
I
attack.
do miss on this first minute. Oh wait, does 14 hit? Is that?
14
Hyena.
on the hyena hits. Top
Oh,
or
it does,
bottom?
yes. Yeah. So
Oh.
I jump up from the table. I just kind of scoot my way over and go, and I just cast this shovel, and it just goes whoosh. You see just bang his face. And so bonk. You just hear like the thud.
Boing.
Yeah, just a thung, and then after that, oh, he's dead. Fantastic.
As essentially knock the hyena back from the door, killing it with your big thunk. And you
Nice.
I do that, and I'm like, oh, well, I thought those were stronger, and I just kind of shift, get a bit closer, I'm not sure if because the thing is, I'm not sure if you're actually giving me sight from fart, because even when I move, my vision doesn't change.
I think it's because it's from fart. Yeah.
Yeah, the light
Yeah.
is from fart, but your movement,
Okay.
you can, yeah.
All right, sounds good. If that's the case, then I can technically see this one.
Just,
Still.
yes.
All right, I'm going to also do Toll the Dead on it. I'm not useless anymore. Because
Huzzah!
And it's already injured.
a 9, so get
DC 14.
these are very wise.
Come on.
No,
Come on.
I know they
Oh,
are.
sorry, wrong one. Oh, that's
Ah,
the
It
wrong
doesn't
one.
even matter.
No, it's the wrong one, sorry.
They know how to invest.
I
They
haven't
know how to
had,
invest in stocks.
haven't even had the character sheets open all this time.
Damn it.
All right, sounds good. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna back up and go sit
It-
down on the
There
chair.
you go. This is the roll.
Well, hey, that's
Damn.
better.
Hey, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Sound fantastic, amazing.
9 necrot.
Yeah. You just hear the sound of bells just outside the house. Just hear the like a clock tower bell. It's going dong.
And you hear a roar. An absolute
whoa.
massive roar. And a shattering as both these two rush through the side of the building in a massive
fuck.
charge. The building itself rocks and moves. Some of the tiles fall down from above. Although it's still, the roof doesn't collapse. But you think if more hit it than it may have. But you now have two pack. Well, one's the pack king of the chieftain, one's the pack lord. Now inside your little choke.
Oh, they
hold.
actually broke in.
They broke in.
Okay, change the plan. Fuck these guys up.
Change your plans, run! Get out of here!
Robold, you might want to get angry.
So Kadan.
Yes,
Um,
I would like to be hit 4 times. I'm not sure if they have multi-attack, but 4 times maybe. I don't know. I would like to be taken down in this.
So you can use its reaction.
Surely
Okay.
breaking down a wall would take something.
Something, right?
Yeah, I'm only going to use its normal. I'm not going to use both its multi attacks. I'll use only one. But they also have an ability.
But 0.
So this is the normal attack on Kadan.
Mm-hmm. Could be. Please, I deserve it. It's a
And
miss.
the other normal attack on Kadan.
It's a
And,
miss.
and in their rage, they can incite rage on someone else, which they can see. Which
like a person or another knoll.
they can use. Well, one creature that the knoll can see within 30 feet can use its reaction to make a melee attack. If the sorry, I'll write it in chat so you can actually do. Cause there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now.
There you go.
Oh, so it gets basically just uses that to make an attack.
Yeah, so they're
Again?
causing each other to attack again with their
no.
rampage.
Oh no.
Oh
That's not-
no.
So they're not using their normal multi attack. They're just cheating
Okay.
the system to get a multi attack. It could have been 3 attacks.
Seems like it's another miss.
Yeah. Please, any hits.
Another miss.
No!
So when they break down the wall, I immediately turn over with my shield and my I don't know what I have in my other hand. My focus, I guess, in my other hand. And I just see
Candle.
them both
Just
together.
holding a candle.
I'm holding a candle. I have my shield with a candle. I just look at them and like,
As the glaives just ring down again and again and again on that shield,
please.
with great strength behind them too. Kip.
My hand just have that.
Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here, and because we're no longer in a chokehold, I'm gonna attack this motherfucker.
And also because Kadan's next to you.
Yep, so you
And
get
also-
your advantage.
Good thing I did.
Oh yeah. 9 slashing.
And I'm gonna use.
Ooh. To make a wisdom
So he has to
save.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Nice.
I have to pick on things that are wisdom. Why wisdom? Why can't it be strength?
Because
They just knocked down a building. Come on.
It doesn't even
oh
matter.
well, never mind.
Oh, wow, really?
It's just a natural 20. Good thing that's not an attack roll, though. I mean,
Okay.
it's not an attack roll.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use action surge as my fighter ability
Yep.
and attack him again. That'll be another 5. God, I'm rolling rubbish damage. And
Yeah, but it's hitting.
I'm gonna make this one maneuvering. So Kadan, you can get the fuck out of there.
Oh,
Nice.
fantastic. I would like to get the fuck out of here. Wait, can I move other people or can I not?
You can
You-
move through people, just not stop at them.
There's not much spaces in here though.
Well,
Go to the other side of the hearth.
I would like to run past and just go. Can I jump on top of this bed?
The opposite corner.
The very opposite corner of where they are.
So
Exactly where I
you.
would like to be.
So you. And the
then-
hyenas.
Nope.
No, you got more?
That was action surge. I get an extra action. I'm now gonna move here and use my bonus action to offhand.
Oh, that's so cool.
Another 5
Action
on the same
surges.
one.
Yep, same one. Just this one here. Just wailing down on this one.
Wow.
I've rolled such shit damage.
But you've hit it
That's,
every time.
that's two. Yeah, that's 2 ones. 2
I've-
ones I've rolled
I've
on
missed.
a D10.
I
D6.
missed every time. There's a jealousy
I know.
there. So Ward is where do you want Ward? Ward's inside or shooting the outside? Which ones?
Your
Inside?
I think Ward should. Yeah, just attack it as well. Just.
Yep.
I said, take down one. They're stronger together.
They really are.
So yeah, attack the one he's hexed, basically.
Yep.
Which is, I think, that one.
It is. So he's going to use Glacier's Edge. Two-handed. There we go. Yes! I miss. I think that's his go. If he hit, he got...
Yeah.
Yeah. And so does a shot.
Come on. If
She
ever
moves
you needed to
back a
hit,
little
so
bit
it's
further.
now.
He's still got sneak attack on.
Yeah. Come on.
I haven't turned it off all this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
finally. A hit.
How much
A
have we got
very
left?
palpable hit.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Well done. And
Who's
he's
turned
not.
with an all? You're not trapped in here with us.
We're
We're not
trapped.
trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us.
There's also So's now a viable target for the archers. 2 archers only. That sucks. Oh no, we'll do it this way. So he's running around you to make room for him to come in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
And they see their dead leader before them, blood dripping off my blade.
They bow and worship to Kip. Exactly what happens. And we gain
There we go. So, 2 shots go after So. Because they're at disadvantage just because of the angle. Longbow. Come on. Miss and miss.
Ooh.
So I'm missing for them as well.
No, it's very tense.
Everyone's AC
Actually,
is
that's
pretty
the-
high.
They are. So the 2 gnolls, they're on Robold though.
Wait, did this? How did this Noel get here? Did it come up like this?
From
Came
there
through the door.
to there.
Don't
Came
went
through
through
the
it.
door and skirted around
Yeah.
Robold.
If it's skirted around Robot,
Oh,
don't
you get an
attack.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kadan would, yeah.
All right, sounds good. Ah, Toll the Dead. Attack of opportunity.
Oh, damn, that's a good attack of opportunity.
Not a 2. Not a 2.
Oh, no, he hasn't
No,
taken
it's-
damage yet. So
Exactly.
taking damage.
Perfect. Amazing.
So DC 14 for wisdom.
Go
again.
Warcaster. I believe in you.
Wisdom. That's the first one. I don't know why. Yeah, 17 passes.
Evernote is so wise. Why is Evernote so wise?
They don't.
They-
They've got no advantage on those rolls. 2 on Robold.
That hits. That doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
that
So
might be a
seven
good time to
damage.
get
So
angry.
7.
What? 7 damage. Okay.
It's all. It's the normal. So it's the first one. So 17 and 10.
Yeah, only the one hits.
Yeah, only the
So
one
that's
hits
7
with
piercing
7
damage.
Yep.
Okay. Well, seeing as that happens, as your turn ended.
Yep. Turn's
Amazing.
ended. It's your go.
All right.
Payback time.
I do wish to rage. At this point, I'll do a great axe
Yep.
against this guy.
And that's going to miss.
That's a miss.
11.
11's going to miss most things.
Well, that's it.
Maybe investing in 2 weapons. Give you more opportunities.
It would be more fun.
Yeah. Kadan?
Well, so they just run in past the door. I cast the one over there. I'm just like standing on the bed looking at the one right below me. I'm just like, all right, I guess we're doing this. I look at it. I kind of yell out, "You guys got that one over there, or you guys need some help?" All right, sounds good. I assume that they don't need help.
Yep.
Well, I mean, does this one look damaged? How like has it taken any damage at
Nope.
all? Actually, has it taken nothing?
Nothing.
Well, this is a situation. I'm gonna look at the one right next to me though, and prioritize my own safety, and I'm going to look at it and say, all right, I'm just gonna look at it and say, don't struggle. It's only gonna make it worse. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna do my Child of Divinity, the first time I ever used it. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And I look at it, and I just kind of like, don't struggle, and pass to the grave. It now has vulnerability on the next attack. But then, as my bonus action, I move my spiritual weapon next to it, and I hit it, and I get
Wombo
double damage.
combo.
The
Yep.
wombo combo. Yeah. I am going to move it I mean, the spiritual weapon doesn't really matter. At this
So-
point. I'm just gonna keep it in the door.
As you make it disadvantaged, spirits waft up off the ground around it and start swirling around it, trying to claw it down into the grave, into the ground, and
Yes.
do a spiritual weapon attack.
Yes, I swing as hard as I can,
If that hits, that's
but that's an 8. I miss.
yeah. No, you got advantage on this attack.
Oh, do I?
Yes,
Okay,
because that's what you just did, isn't it?
No, it's not advantage. It's
Oh.
he takes double damage.
double damage, but
okay,
I miss
so-
anyways.
You missed it.
So
Misread.
so yeah, I miss, and I just I look at robot. This one, and I. That's the end of my turn. Because if it still gets hit, it still has vulnerability until it gets hit. So
And that's the end of the game today.
Cliffhanger.
Yep.
Oh.
So we had to have a shorter session. I do have a hard limit of when I have to stop today. I've got to go pick up my
Alright.
goblins, so we did start a bit late, which was kind of expected, but not how it was expected. Because of daylight savings is what my expectation was. You guys have laid waste to a lot of the gnolls and all the hyenas except for one, and you did take out the leader of the pack.
oh, that's the leader. This one was
That
the
was
The
leader.
first one that you targeted
Oh.
and kept on stacking on was the one that was the leader of the pack. Yeah.
All the chip damage.
Yeah. No, it was good. Lots of damage on it. So we're going to finish it there. Shout out to Syrinscape because I love using their sound, love using their audios. It's just great to just be able to switch it on. Still exploring it though, so it's yeah. I'm a little bit slow on it, but thank you everybody. So we have, I'll do the outros because I've really got to be quick. So we have Camille next to us playing Robold the Beard.
Beard.
We have Kip, Sky Blue Shinx, Marco, and catch him on SoundCloud.
Yes.
Yes, SoundCloud doing custom audios and whatnot and commission work. And we have Will with stolen car parts playing Kadan, the Grave Theric.
I didn't steal the car parts.
No,
My car parts were stolen.
was stolen. Who steals a catalytic converter? That's just weird. Battery I understand, but the other's just
It's actually rampant around where I live, so it's
Yeah.
actually.
weird. So my name is Carson Goblin. We are going to be back next week. Though it may seem a bit slow at the moment, we're going to have a session 0 for a single class Druids game tomorrow offline. We're going to have a session 0 for a Waterdeep campaign on early next week. So we do have things about to start. So stick around. We also have our Goblin Garage Racing at some points. It's probably not going to be tomorrow night because I once again have my Goblin around. But we'll see what happens, and I'll try to sneak on because apparently I'm coming second in the production class for the Solstice and the MX5. So
Ooh.
that's, I don't know how I'm coming second, but I don't mind coming second in those race series.
I sincerely hope Peach and Ninjava make it next time because they're just gonna open the session to this carnage.
Yes.
Welcome back. You're about to die. Oh, what?
We just wanted to bring you in for this last part.
Absolutely. And
So welcome to the finale.
And we're waiting for Ninjava to come back because Ward is the only one that knows what's going on with stuff found on the desk.
Oh
'Cause
Christ,
he
yeah.
did snoop.
Oh yeah.
Found.
So he not just may have, but did find something. But I'm not going to give it to the players until Ninjava is here. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I read this. Is this important? But yeah, thanks for sticking around. It's been good fun as always. We really wanted to play today, even though we started late. But so bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye. See you next
Bye.
time.
Sounds good. See you next time.
Oh, and enjoy the new artwork on the credits roll.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, we can't see that.
No,
Not
the
yet.
players can't see it, but it's already up. This was done by Peach. She does commission work as well. So Bye for now.